Hello everybody! Good afternoon, I'm guessing, or maybe good morning if you're in a different time zone. But no matter which time zone you're in, this is 101 Leafy with the second Yo-Cake Scramble Battle. Here you can see Koma-san team, blue team, in the lead by just barely 2,000 Yo-Cakes. The tide can turn at any time with the plunder mechanic. Here you can see the contribution points for blue team. There I am, little 101 Leafy in 4th place behind these guys who, I don't know, stayed home from work or school or I don't know, but they have a lot more points than I do because they were able to play all day today, all day Friday. Unfortunately, as Pigray said about this event, I have like a job that I need to go to, but I am in 4th place. I will be getting Slurpent, and today I'll be showing you guys my strategies, my tactics for grinding, because grinding is basically all that I can do today, because I need Slurpent and I need to be constantly playing, or else I will fall out of 4th place, because Lovely Na and Master Mikey really do want the top 5 as well. So we're going to claim some of our stuff in our inbox, and of course, as always, I did save this for you guys. Captain Thunder, claiming one right here. For Score Attack last week, Captain Thunder jumps out to meet you. He is the Buster's Big Boss version of Usapyeon, who I'm sure everybody knows and loves. He says, "Target locked on." You're now friends with Captain Thunder. Unfortunately, Captain Thunder is really bad. He's just an organizer, which organizers barely have any application at all. If you want to build Soultimate Gauge or Soul Meter, then use like an inflator. If you want to build Fever, then that doesn't matter because Fever doesn't do much anymore now that it doesn't freeze the timer in Score Attack. And like, that's all I can think of. Those are the only reasons why you would use him. If you want a Shady with HP, use Beelzebub, who has a ton of health. Abdallah says, "Thanks for coming, everybody," and I completely agree. Thank you guys for coming. I always have a ton of fun hanging with you guys on these streams, and today will be no exception. In fact, it will be one of the most fun streams due to the intensity. Here you can see our grinding team, Kieran, who gives plus 50% points in this event. Kamajiro S, who gives plus 30% points. Dark Hubie, who deals 250% damage to Yo-Cake boxes. Koma-san S, who deals 200% damage to Yo-Cake boxes. And finally, Mama Aura, who my health on my team isn't very high. And without Arachnia, I can't speed through stages. So I do need a little bit of an extra heal, a little embarrassing. But she gets me through this event. I'm in 4th place. You know, I'm seeing people. I see you, Goat, making fun of me for using healers. But you know what? I'm in 4th place. Here we're going to use our blue coin G's just to get the stream started, then it'll be all grinding. Adala says, "Let's support the stream by smashing that like button and sharing." Absolutely. Have a safe flight, Abdallah. If you guys are enjoying this stream, then absolutely leave a comment, leave a like, share it with your friends. Show us that you want to see more Wibwob streams. Because after this week, we're going to have a lot more Y money, because Slurpent helps you make Y money really fast, so we'll have some big Crankakai parties soon. We got null from that, which is good. Jacob Spencer asking about this week's Big Boss, Shogun King, or Bushio. He says, "Isn't that the literal translation of the Japanese version, using synonyms again?" Oh, Beelzebub! Awesome. Normally I'd still secret him, so he's a great pull. So yeah, Bushio, literally Shogun King, basically. Not literally, but basically Shogun King. I'm really happy with that localization. Props to Level 5 for doing a wonderful job with that name, because Shogun King is perfect. That's what they should have used. You get a lot of coins in this event, just by plundering, just by capturing. Because when your yokai return from capture or plunder missions, basically the same thing, they bring with them random prizes, including a lot of these coins that I don't have many uses for. Captain Thunder looks pretty epic. See, we're getting Buster's bosses, says Abdallah. Yeah, we are. We're getting some of them, not all of them. They skipped Prison Breaker because he's strong, and NHN doesn't like giving strong yokai to anybody except the top 60 players who spend over 40 hours. Yeah, you guys, I'm getting Unicorn, so I can get Slurpent. He's only given to the top 5. And I have put in like 40 hours into this event, at least, by the end of today. Probably around 45 when today ends. It's a really intensive event if you want to be in top 5. I'm really excited to have Unicorn, really excited to have Slurpent. but I am a little disappointed because everybody had the opportunity to get him in the Y Money Crank-a-kai permanently in Puni Puni. Very confusing why they did this. Though I will say one thing, the event is really fun with how intense it is. If NHN gave us a very desirable prize, but not one that's exclusive to top 5, then I'd be okay. Even if they did Unikirin, but exclusive to top 25 instead of top 5, I would have been happy. It's just that top 5 is way too small, you know? Way too small. Sorry Voss says, I put in a lot of time in the event. I'm burned out and I hate it. Honestly, one thing that I haven't done during this event is gotten burned out. I still find it fun, never found it boring. I have no idea why, because I absolutely should be finding it boring. So many hours straight of grinding the same 2 stages, but I'm not, I don't know, Wibble Wob's just really fun. Oh, Valentine's saying the sound lags. Hopefully we get somebody good out of any of these coins. Aegon, at least he's rare, so that's nice. Ewan Smith, sorry if I pronounced Ewan incorrectly, asks, hey Leafy, me again. Welcome back, I recognize you. Is Jibanyan S good in any way? He actually is. Jibanyan S deals 250% damage to all enemies on the Yo-Cake event map. So if you're having trouble with the stages, you shouldn't, because they're fairly easy. But if you are, then use Jibanyan S. He deals a ton of damage. Whether you're popping his Wibble Wobble or using his ultimate move, Jibanyan S is going to be dealing 250% damage. It's absolutely insane. I can show you guys it in action later, but after these coins, I'd like to get to grinding. Death Madness asks, how do we get Slurpent? Unseal him. The unfortunate part is that Unikirin is only available to the top 5 players on every team in the Yo-Cake Scramble Battle event, and he is a seal for Slurpent. So, on Tuesday, tomorrow, I will be 1 out of 30 people in the entire world to have Slurpent. I will be unsealing him live on my channel, youtube.com/101leafy. There's a link in the description, at 4 p.m. CST, same time, but on my channel this time, and he's going to be really cool. He's really, really strong. He inflates 6 to 8 Wibble Wobbles. I can't remember the exact amount. I think it's something like that. To size 6 to 8, I know that, and it just gets really crazy. Charged ultimates really fast. Yeah, 6 Wibble Wobbles to size 6 to 8. Thank you, Zaribus. And it's crazy. You deal so much damage, make so much money because you deal so much damage. Really, really good. Aiden Fiacco asks, Leafy, is it true that somebody has Prison Breaker? Yeah, I've spoken with her. She's not a hacker, don't worry. NHN just messed up. They accidentally sent him to her, is the gist of it. If you guys know a little about game programming, this isn't going to get too complicated, but if you want to know how they messed up, what they did was, when you log into Wibble Wobble after a score attack period, your game sends a request to NHN server and it says, hey, what was my place, and if I placed well, what are my rewards? So you send a request to NHN server today saying, what was my placement for week, I think that was week 6? Yeah, week 6, Captain Thunder. And NHN says, oh, well, Leafy got place 52 is what I think I got. So then they say, well, he was 52, so he gets 2 Soul Secrets, 2 Blue Coin Gs, and 1 Captain Thunder. And then it sends that to me, right? But it doesn't say he gets 1 Captain Thunder, it says he gets 1 of this yokai. It's not hard-coded per se. So what NHN does when they change up our yokai, like when they change Dark Hubie from Prison Breaker, is they just change the ID of the yokai given out for that week. So we send the request right after that week ends, and we say, and NHN says, oh hey, send them this yokai, and it has little Dark Hubie ID, and we get Dark Hubie, right? But 2 weeks later, NHN changed that ID back to Prison Breaker, so they'd be prepared for his release next month, in April. But, here's the thing. What they weren't expecting was somebody hadn't logged in for 2 weeks. So, this player who got Prison Breaker, and sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this. This player who placed well enough during Dark Hubie's week to get Dark Hubie actually didn't log in to claim her reward until 2 weeks later. And after those 2 weeks, NHN changed the reward for that week to Prison Breaker. So she logs in. NHN sees that, or the game sees that she placed well. The game sees that she deserves the rewards for that week, and it sends her the current coded rewards, which includes Prison Breaker. So yeah, only player in the world to have Prison Breaker. Not a hacker, completely legit. Very weird. Really, really cool. Now that's over with. Let's see how well I can grind this event with a mouse. Who wants to bet that I'll die here? So, what you want to do here is, basically, I like to get up one heal. Oh god, this is really difficult with the mouse. I like getting up at least one heal, because that's basically all that I'll need. Use it, and it helps. So now that we have the Yo-Cake box drop, you can get 5 Yo-Cake boxes per stage. We're just going to link up some Komasan, and we're going to try and pop it. And once we pop that one, we wait until another one drops, and then we try and pop that one. And then you continue for 50 hours, so you can get Slurple. Sound fun? It is. It is. A little. The event's actually really fun, honestly. It's just that NHM messed up by making Unikieran so exclusive. If they did top 25, I'd have no issue with it. But top 5 is just too little people, and I say this, too few people, sorry. And I say this as somebody who will be getting him. So that's our second Yo-Cake box there. Here we're going to be getting our third. Oh my god, see, the Yo-Cake boxes give a random amount of Yo-Cakes in between 1 and 14, and we just got a Yo-Cake box that gave us 1 Yo-Cake. I get that a lot, honestly. It's super unlucky and very frustrating, because you waste so much time. That's our 4th Yo-Cake box, I think. So we're getting 2 big boxes in a row, which is really good. So we're going to link up a ton of Komasan, who doesn't deal as much damage as QB, but deals double what a normal Yokai does. Note this is only Komasan S. Komasan A or Komasan D get this bonus. And now that we used our 5th Yo-Cake box, unless I miscounted, just going to finish him off with a Spirit Dance there. Joshua 2 Gaming asks, Leafy, I will have 70,000 Y money at the end of the event. Should I save it or spend it? I say spend it. Kieran is extremely powerful. He is the best moneymaker. Better than Komashura, actually. So, he's definitely worth getting. Definitely worth cranking a bunch for. Plus, if they recycle the Yo-Cake event, you'll have him for next time. Oh, we need to add Yokai to our capture stages here. So here we see the tribe is mysterious, so we're gonna go brave. There's audio problems because Wibwob's louder than your voice. Well, I just turned down the Wibwob sound. Hopefully that helps. Maybe I did it too much. There we go. Bam. So here we're sending our Yokai on a capture mission. Basically, they give you a tribe, you set up a team of 5 Yokai to send on a mission, and when they get back, you steal Yo-Cakes from enemy teams, depending on their stats. Honestly, not sure. Do I want to do this? So this is slippery, so Brave and Tough are effective. Yeah. Let's go Camellia. Let's just do this. I don't have that many Yokai leveled up because I always thought it was a waste of money. But now that this is going on, I'm going to have to grind some Y money, level up a ton of Yokai to 50. So that way I'm not using like my D team just to get some cakes here. Zarvos asks, why add to the capture Leafy? Put them in the plunder, or you can do both capture missions. You can do both captures and both plunder missions, Zarvos. That's how you maximize, your Yo-Cakes, your contribution points here. So, this is like directly tied to its ultimate level and tribe compatibility. Mainly, you got a ton of bonuses off of that. So, we're just gonna stack Eerie Yokai. Going to use Dandoodle, who gets a bonus, Arachnus, who gets a ton of points, due to him being in SS rank. Unfortunately, God, don't have a ton of Shady and Eerie yokai to work with. It would be nice if I could use Dark Kyubi. Hey, why not use Captain Thunder? Why not? Well, I think that's probably going to be the best that we can work with, honestly. Well, Timid Devil over Blandon, that's for sure. And then, yeah, that's about it. Thorny on the Beast asks, who's your favorite Crank-a-kai exclusive? D-Muncher. He's extremely powerful, one of the best yokai in the game, and you can crank him. I love that. We're probably going to die on this stage. This stage is tough. Literally. It's also very difficult. A lot of people asking what team I'm on. It's blue team. It's blue team. It says it right there. On the rankings and stuff. You can go back to the rankings if you guys want to check that. Alright, so here's the thing. I'm going to be very forgetful while doing this stream. So if anybody wants to help me out, anybody wants to do me a favor, then please give me a thumbs up in chat, because I could use some help with this. And if anybody wants to help, then I'll let you know how you can help. We're going to link up a bunch of Dark Kyubi. Hopefully take out this Yo-Cake box there. Nice. We're all going to heal in, or else we're definitely not going to survive. See, Bruff has a really fast attack animation, which is it's difficult. Because that way, if he's attacking, you can't get in like one last pop and defeat him before he hits you. Like you can with some yokai. Swelton's attack is pretty slow. Here, we'll link up some Komasan, but it won't be enough to take out this box, unfortunately. I've played long enough to know that. This probably will. Yeah, there we go. We're going. What you really want to do is try and split Flood, Dark Kyubi, and Komasan S, basically, and then you'll be able to link them up once a Yo-Cake box falls. I honestly lost track of how many boxes we had there. I think that was 3. There we go. Got another one falling here. So that's our 4th. We have 1 more left, and there it is. Unfortunately, you're probably going to die. Unless we can heal in time. Oh, awesome. We killed Swelton right before he could attack us. So that's going to give us enough time to heal. Though, not that we need to, since we just popped the 5th Yo-Cake box. So we'll just go Spirit Dance and Alpha Omega to finish him off. Nope, didn't even need that. NYM Kai says, if you have school, I don't know how you're going to get into the top 5, unless you play in school. Yeah, basically, that's my exact sentiments. If you have school, if you have work, lots of adult fans of Yo-Kai Watch as well, then you just can't compete. You can't compete as, you can't compete against the top 5. It's really difficult. I managed to, just because when I got home, I just played all the way. I barely got any sleep, played all weekend, did nothing but play. I'm playing now, gonna play all night now. So, alright. Bowser Jr. Plush, Rally Gaming, Death Madness, Christina, Kendall Scott, Craig Game Master, Valentine, Roy Boy, a bunch of other people said that they want to help me out. So here's how you can help. Take a look at these scores. Model F-Zero we aren't too concerned about, but notice how Lovely Na is at 337,617, and Master Mikey is almost at 300,000. I'm probably going to forget their place, but take a note of this. We're going to come back in around 10 minutes, recheck the score for Blue Team, and I'm probably going to forget their score. So let me know if they've started playing again, because that's when it's going to get really intense, because they're going to be gunning for 5th, and once they're going for that, Model F-Zero, I know him, he's going to try and go for my spot. So if either Lovely Na or Master Mikey starts playing, that's when we're going to start worrying. So we'll recheck the rankings soon, and let me know if they're playing now. Or if they're playing then. Hadenoko Master says, 101 Leafy, who's your favorite and most hated yokai? Well, everybody should know my favorite yokai. Post in the chat if you remember me answering that every stream. My most hated yokai, I get this question sometimes, but I've never been able to give a good answer. I love most yokai designs. Honestly, if I had to pick one that I don't like, I honestly don't like Mama Aura. Ugh, her design is so like, ugh, I don't like it. but I'm using her because I need to. What other yokai don't I like? I like most of them. It's tough to choose one that I don't like. Yokai has some really, really solid stuff. Solid designs. Whoa, Nightbot talking! Oh, jeez. Did you summon the Nightbot developer or something by calling him fake? Does he have an automatic response to being called fake? That's really weird. It's tough to look at the chat while I'm playing, but I'm seeing some correct answers. 5-Star Gaming, Shandito, my favorite yokai, R&D, Tetsuya and Kantetsu. They are the best. They're my favorite tribe. Represent me perfectly. Make you stay up all night playing games. Beautiful. I love that design. It's awesome. I also really like Hinoshin. Really, really good. I like most shady yokai. Blandon was my favorite in Yo-Kai Watch 1. Really liked him. Wobble Walk is awesome. Oh, sorry, spoilers, kind of. But the game's been out for 6 months. Ha ha! I won't spoil future yokai and future games, but you guys might be able to guess one of my favorite yokai that's introduced in Busters. Definitely really like him. Really cool. Oh, Usapyon, of course. Gotta love that shady yokai. So I think this is our 3rd box, but I completely lost count. I'm probably wrong. So we're just going to click a bunch here, try, and hopefully get another Yo-Cake box to drop. Unless that was probably the last one then. Couldn't get one to drop. Diamond asks what Bushio's Soultimate is. It's not spelled Bushi-O. I have no idea who invented that, but that is not how you Romanize things, guys. It's spelled, if you want to Romanize it, it is B-U-S-H-I-O-U. No dashes. And Bushio's Soultimate is the strongest defense up in the game. Makes you take, like, no damage. Really good against very tough bosses, such as Hinoshin Awoken, who hopefully will get in the anniversary event. I'll probably be a little upset if we don't. Death Madness asks, do you know Nyaminator? Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, if you know the Terminator movies, in Yo-Kai Watch 3, since it's so America-themed, they did a special crossover with Universal Studios Japan, where if you went there, then you could do like some cool NFC thing and get the exclusive Yokai Nyaminator, which is basically Jibanyan dressed as the Terminator, if I'm correct, and you could recruit him. It was really, really funny. And they actually added him. They had mercy on all of the players that are not very geographically close to Universal Studios Japan. And in version 3.0 for Yo-Kai Watch 3, or no, 3.1, they added Nyaminator, available to everybody now. Really, really cool crossover there. So we shouldn't need another heal, but why not go for it? Why not set it up? I'm certainly thankful for our lead, because I have to use a virtual machine to stream for you guys, and it makes this a lot more difficult, which means it's a lot slower. I do have a nice lead though, so I will definitely be getting Slurpent tomorrow, not to jinx things. I am very excited about that. So if you guys are excited about Slurpent coming too, then make sure to come to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/101leafy, tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time. Well, a link is in the description, where I will be unsealing Slurpent live, one of 30 people to get him, and I will be doing the first live unsealing. I know Filthy Goat recorded it, Robert recorded it, love those guys. Check out their Slurpent videos if you want to see some content today, but I will be doing it live, which will be extra fun, because it will be with you guys. You'll also see Unikirin, of course, and we'll talk about how to get money with Slurpent, talk about how to use him in Score Attack. Hopefully I'll be able to do that with a mouse. That'll be crazy. I think that we got all the Yo-Cake boxes, hopefully. Gecko Geek 39 asks, how come Arachnus and Total Dude don't help when they want the Yo-Cakes? I don't know. I don't know. They don't even help in Yo-Kai Watch 2 until after the war is over. Being lazy is kind of their thing. Their recolors help, at least. Arachne is really good. And Uber Geeko is not bad. He gets 250% HP when sieging. Capturing, same thing. Gecko Geek 39 says blue team for the win. Absolutely, I'm on blue team now. I was on blue team last period. It's the easy mode team. Gotta join it. If you guys want to be a part of the best team, then join blue team next time during the next period. Jacob Spencer 04 asks, wouldn't Usopion technically be a made-up yokai since there's no Japanese origin to him? Yeah, but there are a ton of made-up yokai. The classic yokai are the ones that aren't made up. Some of the other ones aren't made up, but the classic yokai are the ones that are very specifically not made up. Unfortunately, level 5 kind of avoided that purpose when they localized the game, but you know. That is what classic yokai are, though. But not all the yokai are classic ones. Like Signable, obviously not. Blazion, obviously not. Timidevil, not. Just a devil dude that's not very good at his job. But you know, we can all identify with that. Timidevil is, he's a true hero right there. So, That did take it out, which is nice. We could use a heal here, or else we are going to die. So, bam! Got a nice heal. I'm not entirely sure how many Yo-Cake boxes we have left, but we will pop this one at least. I think we can take one more hit, because he deals 170, so we can take 2 more hits. And then we'll have to defeat him, no matter what Yo-Cake boxes we have. Because I'd really rather not die and have to continue and all that. Because that does take money, and we don't have a lot of it, and we need to save it for the invasions, which are very difficult but give you a ton of Yo-Cakes, or contribution points. The Burrito King says you missed everything. I don't know what I missed. What did I miss? I thought I got all the Yo-Cake boxes. Maybe I missed one of them. Here you can see blue team has 1.3 million Yo-Cakes. Nice. So divide this by 10 and you get how many Yo-Cakes I've collected. So I've gotten 37,000 Yo-Cakes for our team. Enemies are attacking. I was just talking about that. The enemy attacks. I call them invasions, sieges, whatever you want to call them. Thornyon the Beast asks, which Robonyan form is your favorite? Ultimate Robonyan. He's the coolest. He's in the new Yo-Kai Watch movie. He's in Yo-Kai Watch 3 3.0. He's in Puni Puni. He's really cool. He's like this very sleek, almost futuristic Robonyan version. And he's got the coolest ultimate with the lock-on missiles. Ah, he is so cool. I love Ultimate Robonyan. So during invasions, you don't get any extra points, but you can have 2 Yo-Cake boxes on the board at once, which makes it a little easier, a little faster to pop them. Plus, you get a 50% base multiplier once you clear the stage to your contribution points, which is extremely useful. However, the enemies are really tough, because Jibanyan here replaces one of them, and he deals tons of damage. So, you gotta be careful. You're gonna have to continue probably, but it's absolutely worth it. Always continue on the invasions. Jacob Spencer asking the real questions here. If Yo-Kai Watch takes place in America and the US, where does it take place in Europe in the European localization? I don't know, but they changed it to euros. They made the currency euros in the European localization because level 5. So I have no idea where it's supposed to take place in the European localization, but it's neither Japan nor America. If we could get an answer, that would be awesome. I would love to know. Where is Yo-Kai Watch in Europe? That'll be cool. Good to know. I think we got all of the Yo-Cakes there. So we'll heal. We might actually have to continue again because we don't even have Komajiro S up, and he gives us our attack. It's worth it though, absolutely worth it. I was hoping that we'd be able to take out Mad Mountain before he attacked us here, but nope. Gotta continue. Here we'll do one Spirit Dance on Jibanyan, one on Mad Mountain. Oh, I thought that was gonna be enough to take him out, but I guess not. That will though. So Kieran doesn't deal a ton of damage. He's level 50 for me. However, his ultimate is only ultimate level 1. So nothing too exciting there. Doesn't deal a lot of damage. However, it's still beneficial to use him. He's still dealing damage, so we should still be using him. If we need to. Sometimes you actually want to hold off on killing the enemies in the Scramble Battle. That way you can collect all 5 of the Yo-Cakes. The Yo-Cake boxes. Homo-san S is going to be loaded up here. And this will allow us to clear the stage. Hamgram says, I have Komo-san A, but not Komo-san D. We'll go recruit him. He's on the first hidden stage in Springdale, Uptown Springdale. Oh, Neon Toaster says, whoa, 1200 contribution. Neon Toaster says that the European anime still uses the edits with the United States map. Yeah, but they don't use euros in the United States, so I guess I'm gonna attribute that to laziness, not it actually taking place in America, in the European version. Unless the European version of Yo-Kai Watch takes place in an alternate universe where America adopted the euro for some reason. That's what it is. It takes place in America, but it's an alternate timeline where we use the euro. That's official now. Zeta asking a very good question. Can I see level 5 ever doing a worldwide release with a Yo-Kai Watch game? No. No, never, unfortunately. Level 5 has always been very, they like to take their time with localizing things. I love their games. Love their games, but they really do take their time when it comes to localizing them. I cannot see such a quick turnaround from taking 2+ years to localize all their games to, you know, localizing it immediately, having it out day 1. Not gonna happen. Especially since we're so far behind in Yo-Kai Watch. I'm guessing you're referencing the Pokemon global releases, but Pokemon was always very close to its Japanese counterpart. I mean, we always got it like 6 months after Japan at most, right? It was never as big of a gap as 2.5 years. Not that it's necessarily awful that this happened. I don't really mind as long as we're getting the games. I'm just explaining why I do not see a worldwide release ever happening. Not ever, but happening in a very long time. Death Madness has Master Mikey's score. What is it right now? I hope that it's still 299, because if it's not, then we might have to stop panicking. Not really, because we have a 70k lead. Nothing too panic-worthy there. But it means that it's going to get a lot more intense from here on out if he actually is playing. Alright, so we got that, but that wasn't enough to take it out. So we're just going to go with the Alpha Omega there and take Timmy Devil out with that. Or not. We'll have to Spirit Dance. Gaja Sasu asks, hey Leafy, what's your favorite Zelda game? I'm asking for fun. Phantom Hourglass. Love that game. Plus, it's Aonuma's favorite Zelda game, and Reggie really loves it. He says that's underappreciated. So, objectively correct there. Phantom Hourglass is way better than everyone says it is. It's my favorite Zelda. It's so good. Wind Waker, really good. Breath of the Wild, obviously fantastic. Best 3D Zelda. Oh, so good. This stage is a little easier, so we're going to grind this for a while. I know that you get a higher rate of invasions according to Robbit and according to my own experience if you don't stay on the same stage, but special circumstances with the whole mouse stream thing are compelling me to stay here. Death Madness, thank you very much for filling us in on Master Mikey's score. Apparently his score has not changed since we last checked in the rankings, which means he hasn't resumed playing. So nothing to worry about yet. I don't think Model F-Zero is playing at the moment either. So, or Lovely Nah. So we should be safe for now, but it's always good to build up that lead. We really do not want to take any chances in this final evening, the final hours of the Slurpent second period to get Slurpent, because I really want him. If you guys want to see him, then of course, come to my channel, 4 p.m. CST, tomorrow. I'll be unsealing him live. That'll be real fun. Apparently Slurpent has a very high learning curve, and I do not doubt that, so it will be really fun to just sort of fumble around for a while and try and figure out how he works. I have no idea how it's going to go, but it will certainly be fun, that's for sure. Even if we aren't successful immediately, it will be fun. Lucky9084 says, I have 37,000 Yo-Cakes around. That's not bad. It's not too much, but you get all of the contribution rewards, and it's hard to complain if you're getting all of those. Ah, we missed a Yo-Cake box! I would have continued if I knew that we were going to get a big one like that. Ah, that's disappointing. Pokepug says, I need Golden Yawn and Eterna, but honestly I disagree with that. Golden Yawn and Eterna are both very, very bad. Healers aren't great. Don't listen to this right here, Mama Aura. I'm only using her due to very special circumstances. Healers are normally terrible. Joshua2 Gaming asks if I'm staying on the same team the whole event? Yeah, probably. I like Koma-san. I might switch to Kamajiro though, because I love Kamajiro as well. Alright, so, looks like neither Zero, Nah, nor Mikey have begun playing yet, so we're just gonna keep kicking here. How far away is Wibbly Bow? Oh, geez. We have a better chance of surpassing 3-Pot, honestly. But that's 6 hours of playing. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to bed in like 7 hours. So, unless 3-Pot is completely done playing for the entire event, I highly doubt that we can get 3rd place. Doesn't really matter though, top 5 is all that matters. I know Robit got 1st place, Goat got 5th place, check them out if you want more Slurpent stuff, and it's just like, you know, same thing. Props to Robit on getting 1st though, that is extremely impressive. But although I do really want Slurpents, I'm not insane. I'm not going to completely disregard sleep. I did sleep 3 hours on Saturday. And, you know, just gone for 1st. Top 5 is good enough for me. Lucky9084 says, Leafy, you can get Aegis Power at the Hanako stage. I know that because I have 5 of them. Or 4, something like that. I have way too many. I grinded on that stage for a while. But according to SDS Robot, these stages are better, and I think they are from my experience. They're a little faster for me. It's all up to personal preference though. Hey, if you really want to grind Everfor for some crazy reason, then hey, go nuts on Hanako's stage. Not gonna hurt you. Sorry Boss asking me what I think of the Filthy Goat score on Score Attack last week. Not good enough, that's what I think. When Jivabon comes around, you can get max score using Slurpent. 99,999,999 score. And I really hope that Goat or Robit can achieve that, because that'll be really crazy if they can. I'm joking about not being good enough, of course. It was the world-shattering record of 43 million in Score Attack. With Slurpent, of course. Oh my god, Wibwop stopped. Sometimes when you try to continue in this game, it just crashes. No idea why. Hopefully that doesn't invalidate our invasion, because those will give a ton of points. Alright, fingers crossed. Nice, it's still there. Jacob Spencer asks, didn't you find it ironic Japan is mentioned in Yo-Kai Watch 2's Nintendo Direct when introducing Arachnus and Total Dude? Yeah, a little bit. And Long, hello 101 Leafy, how are you doing today? I'm doing great, and Long, thank you very much for asking. I am very anxious, that's for sure, very stressed out about this event. I'm really worried that if I somehow manage to fall in the rankings extremely fast and don't get Slurpent, I will have wasted 40 plus hours over the past 4 days. That's a really stressful thought right there. So I am just working as hard as I can, going to be playing all the way up until the event ending at 2 AM today, and just trying to guarantee my spot in the top 5, because I really want Slurpent. I really don't want to have wasted my time over this weekend. And I want to show him off to you guys. I really want to show him off to you guys. And if you guys want to see it, of course, come to my channel, youtube.com/101leafy, where I'll be streaming it tomorrow at 4 PM Central. Live unsealing of Slurpent. I'm really, really excited, honestly. I've been waiting to get Slurpent ever since the game released, basically. And now he is finally here. It only took them a year when we should have gotten him like 4 months ago, at least. At most, I guess. Or no, yeah, at least 4 months. But you know what? No use complaining now that he's finally here. Cinnamon Bun asks what team I would recommend for this event. Blue team, it's the easiest, honestly. Emmanuel Sese says, 101 Leafy, I hope you can win. That makes 2 of us, dude. Alright, so we're gonna have to continue here, but no problem. Darkubi is actually already charged, so what we can do here is we can get that big Darkubi Wibwob, deal a ton of damage, and then immediately charge his Ultimate back up for another Alpha Omega. First, we should hopefully take out Mad Mountain with Kieran's Cry. Nah, that didn't do the trick. MYM Kai says, people stop sleeping just to get Slurpent. Nice. Yeah, I wouldn't call it nice, but I certainly have not slept well since the event period started on Friday. I'm working really hard to get this guy, but I'm super excited about it. I really, really like him, really excited to use him. Been anxiously waiting, watching him on Satochin and TV Miura and that one thing with the heads, and they talk really high pitched, and I forget what it's called. It begins with an M, I think. Yeah, they all use Slurpent and Puni, and it makes me jealous. Oh, well, what? Valentine said that the reason, Valentine says that Akihiro Hino, CEO of Level 5 Japan, said that the reason why they're taking a break from Yo-Kai Watch in Japan isn't to do an Inazuma 11 style break, but instead to have worldwide releases. I honestly completely forgot that part. I can't verify it myself, but I do trust Valentine. So there you have it, guys. That is your answer. I'll tweet out a source if I can find it at 101leafy on Twitter. I'll tweet out a source after the stream if I can find one. Thank you for the info. This is our second Yo-Cake box, I think. Should take him out. Oh god, the Wibwob physics really mess with these Yo-Cake boxes. It's very aggravating. You'll make a big Wibwob to pop them, and it just shoots the Yo-Cake box up into the air. Komasan probably won't take this out. Yeah, it will. I think it's size 14 actually is the threshold for those size. Thinkhead asks, can you believe that Goat got the highest score in Score Attack last week? And Goat surprises us by coming in, welcome to Filthy Goat, by saying, I certainly can't believe it. Yeah, that was pretty shocking. Goat was pretty wiped after last week because the event, as I said, is so physically taxing when you want to go for the top 5. And Goat was in the hardest team to get top 5 in. Very good job on his part. So I was very surprised that he played enough to actually hone his Slurpent skills like that. As you can see, we're using a lot of money on continues because I'm using a mouse. Very aggravating, for sure. I think we got all the Yo-Cake boxes. Not sure, though. We're just going to Fever Time. Goat says, oh man, you're playing with Nox again. Yeah, my stream was really messed up from my phone when I tried to do it. Like, the video was all glitchy, and it got that melty effect. You know what I'm talking about? I actually think Goat had that effect in his video for a couple seconds, and he was like, whoa, don't know what happened there. And I was getting that constantly. It was not pretty. It was really, really weird looking, and I could not have done that. I'm actually using Co-Player right now. It's like a Chinese Nox ripoff, but it runs better for me. So, you know, whatever works for you. Goat says Uber Geeko is very rare in the crank, and I think SDS Robert verified that. However, if we check the news... right here, you have a high chance of befriending him, so don't miss it. That's the exact sentence that they used when they increased the rate for QB Awoken, and I think Kieran. So, I don't know what they're doing. That phrase now has no meaning. What's his ultimate? He's a healer and direct attacker. Really, really good for clearing stages. Not as good as D-Muncher for score attack, though. But fantastic for clearing stages, jeez. Tons of damage, plus a heal? Really, really not bad. Combo him with Moxie and Spoilerina, and you've got a good combo there. Monoct Awoken, lots of guys have utility. Here's the thing, we're at that awkward stage of the game in terms of content additions where NHN wanted to add new stuff. They wanted to add things that were worth using and not redundant, but they didn't feel like coming up with new Soultimates yet. So what they did was they just mashed two Soultimates together and made really OP yokai. So Uber Geeko, same thing as D-Muncher, except now he heals you. So when it comes to stages, Geeko is way better because he heals you as well as dealing a ton of damage. And then you take Moxie and or just Moxie, yeah. And he's the exact same thing as Zero, but he heals you. Literally no reason to use Zero if you have Moxie maxed out. Really, really confusing why they did that. It really just, it makes a bunch of yokai obsolete. So then later on, they come up with things like Kirakoma, who's got a very unique ultimate, really cool, where you swipe across the screen and just deal a ton of damage. Basically, a star spawns, and the star will go wherever your finger is for the next few seconds, and the star will pop any Wibwobs that it touches. So you just keep swiping, swiping, swiping with your finger against the screen, and you deal 150,000 damage in a single ultimate move. Really, really crazy stuff. Kirakoma from Puni Puni. Did we get all the Yo-Cake boxes? I lose track so easily. Even easier when I am chatting with you guys. Feel free to ask me questions in the comments, though. I'll do my best to answer them. I need something to do while grinding. Oh, Fever Time! Okay, cool. Okay, he was just about to attack us there, so I'm glad we got that. Alright, Darkubi, give us some balls right there. Real close to the Yo-Cake box, thankfully. Gonna use that to pop it. Oh, no! We have this one, too! I wasn't expecting that, and it's a really big one. See, that's why you can't lose track of the Yo-Cake boxes, because then you miss out on like 14 Yo-Cakes. Neon Toaster said they nerfed Kirakoma, but that's actually a bug. Don't panic. That's a glitch. They said they're gonna patch it apparently, from what I've heard. Mr. Awesome asks, which is harder, Puni Puni or Wibwob? Honestly, Puni. They have so many events where you just get crazy yokai as soon as you start the game. The game's really easy to get into. Meanwhile, Wibwob, not exactly the most beginner-friendly. No Oni Crank events or anything like that. Nothing good. Nothing that helps out beginners, aside from the Select a Coin event, which was really good. But that was 96 hours, and that's it. And they're probably never gonna do it again. Honestly, I feel like they should have the Select a Coin just available all the time. That would be really cool. That would get them a lot of money. Maybe not all the time, but maybe like a monthly event or something. Oh hey, Abdallah is here. He says, onboard Wi-Fi for the win. Welcome, Abdallah. You have something to do during your flight. Unless, of course, using the Nintendo Switch's tabletop mode. That's always fun. I hope that I get the chance to try that out soon on a plane. Let me know how it is. I'm hoping that you have your Switch with you. I'd really like to know, is it as good as it was at the Switch event where they had the mock plane? Gotta be fun. I liked how CNET was like, oh no, the Switch's kickstand is broken when they were purposely breaking it. Switch is great. Love the build quality, feels really good to push all the buttons. It's just fun to use. Nintendo Switch is such a good console. But here we're playing Wibble Wobble on mobile. Honestly, I want to see a Wibble Wobble port for Nintendo Switch. It doesn't have to be on the TV screen. There's a rhythm game that they ported from mobile, and it only works in touchscreen mode. So they could do the same thing for Wibble Wobble. Port it over to Switch, say, hey, you can't run this unless your Switch is in handheld mode, and just let me go wild on my Switch on the go. That would be so much fun. Maybe what they could do is, since the online verification stuff is out of fear of hackers, right? What they would do is, since the Switch can't be hacked, at least not yet, what they would do is only require online verification for things like Score Attack. So that way you can still play the game offline. You can still play the game on the go when you don't have an internet connection. And then if you want to do Score Attack, just connect at home or at a Starbucks or something. Raul Moreno asks, favorite boss of Busters? Tough choice. Very tough choice. Probably Prison Breaker. Really cool design. Love him. Definitely Prison Breaker. Abdallah says it's fun playing Switch so high up, but I've got to focus on getting 4-star Ursula. Dude, I didn't even get to participate in the new Heroes event because I've been so busy with the Scramble Battle. Really upset. I'm going to have to try and get at least 3-star Ursula today. Going to try my best to squeeze that in at some point. And, you know, I have 3-star, then I can upgrade her to 4-star if I need to. I don't even know if she's good. I think she's kind of okay. Christina says she uses her Switch kickstand all the time. Yeah, it's really fun. Having the Joy-Con separated in your hands with the kickstand kickback. It's really cool. They got a lot of unique things about the Switch that I enjoy. Here you've got this nice big Yo-Cake box, largest size. Got a big Dark QB to pop it. And bam! Got it in one hit. Let's use our heal. I think that was our first Yo-Cake box though, unfortunately. So we've got a ways to go. Nice! Another big one! That's really good. Here we're going to enlarge all our Komasan, who deals, Komasan S, sorry. Who deals double damage to the Yo-Cake boxes. He's going to take that one out. And this should help us charge up a heal with that bonus ball. Heal for the second time. That should help us hang in there. Kieran not going to deal any increased damage to the Yo-Cake boxes, so I'm just going to pop him to get him out of the way of Dark QB, who's the real star of the show here. He's going to take out this Yo-Cake box easy once we get that 11th Wibble Wobble on him. So that was our third Yo-Cake box, from what I remember. Ha ha! God, I've been hearing that for so long. Surrender! Surrender! Guys, tell me in the comments, what is your favorite Wibble Wobble sound when you pop them? You know how they always say something? What's your favorite sound? I like QB Awokens, because it's the like this, but I don't know, I'm interested in what you guys like. Doll says Sangokshi might come back this weekend. Oh, that would be awesome if it did. Love the Sangokshi streams. How many of you would like to see that? Me? I would love to see that. Let us know in the chat if you'd like to see some more Sangokshi streams. I certainly would. Trying to avoid spoilers for the game in general, but I do like popping in from time to time just because I'm not entirely sure when we'll get it. I know that we are getting it. That's absolutely for sure. We're probably gonna get, Level 5 said that they want to do Scramble Battles monthly. If they don't recycle the Yo-Cake Scramble Battle, we'll probably get the Sangokshi Scramble Battle soon, which means that we are getting Sangokshi. But we probably won't get it for a while, so I figure it doesn't hurt to watch a little bit of the streams. Oh, Neon Toaster saying one of my favorite ones, a big one. SP Snaggerjack. I love him. I love him in the games. His voice acting is really good. I don't know who does it though. Let's check in on the Scramble battles. 83,000. Wow, these guys are not playing. Meanwhile, 3Pot is playing. I think he's at 453,000. Let me know, guys, when we check in next time. Let me know, Death Madness. I know wants to check in on the scores with me. Let me know if Wibbly 3Pot has moved up from 453. See, I'm already forgetting. What he was at. 463? We're pretty firmly in 4th place, though. I don't see us going anywhere. I feel like 3Pot's going to stay ahead of us. I feel like we're going to stay ahead of Model F-Zero. I am very confident that we will get Slurpent. You need more Komasan S than Darkubi to pop these Yo-Cake boxes, since Darkubi gets some more damage than Komasan. But Komasan S is still really powerful, as you saw there. Almost popped the box. Plus, now we've got all these Darkubi queued up for this big Yo-Cake box right here. Gonna link them up. Ha ha ha! Kangaskhan Rules asks, will you accept my friend request? Unfortunately, my friend list is full on this. However, you can send me a Switch friend request if you want to. I'll probably post my Switch friend code on Twitter or something if you want to know it. But Switch has a 300-person friend list. If only Wibwob would have a 300-person list. Even Fire Emblem Heroes only lets you add 50 friends. Very sad. I like adding everyone. Zariva says, I hope that they put Unikirin in the crank after this event. If they put Unikirin in the crank after this event, I will be so mad. After today, I will have grinded around 45 hours in the past 4 days. 45 hours just to get Slurpent. I have worked so hard for this guy. If they put Unikirin in immediately after the event, I'll be happy, because that's what they should have done from the beginning, but I'll also be really mad. Very, very mad, because all that time will have been wasted. Well, I'll get a few minutes of glory and score attack. That'll be nice. I'll probably be top 10 or something. Ah, I didn't notice he was so close to dying, or I would have gone into fever time. Or I would have gone Alpha Omega, taking it out. Thorn on the Beast says, I don't play Wibwob, but I get addicted to your Wibwob streams. Thank you, Thornyon. Thank you very much for coming. If you guys are enjoying this, make sure to subscribe for more Wibwob streams. Smash that like button to show us that you're interested in more Wibwob streams. And of course, subscribe to me as well on youtube.com/101leafy. There's a link in the description for that. I will be live streaming the unsealing of Slurpent tomorrow at the same exact time, 4 p.m. Central Time. Same time that this stream was today, except on my channel. And we will be live streaming Slurpent Unsealing, figuring him out. Really cool. I'll be one of 30 people worldwide to have him. Took a lot of work to get him. Really excited though. I can't stress that enough. I know I keep saying really excited though, but I am. Any of you guys who like playing Wibwob should be very excited about Slurpent. Hopefully they give him to you guys soon. I want them to make Unikirin available to top 25 on each team in Scramble Battle. That would be fantastic. That way it's still competing for him. I really like the idea of competing for him. But too few people are getting him. That's just not enough. 60 people, really? Until next month when another 60 people will get him? I don't know how I feel about that. Arctic Empoleon is very correct. Says they still need to put the Robo Yokai in Wibwob. Yeah, those were special dudes. They were magazine exclusive. So we got the Fruityon through weird coins and then in the crank. I'm hoping that we'll see the Robo Yokai in the crank soon. We probably will. No idea what they're going to do for those guys, though. Abdallah says 45 hours. Are you crazy? I am a little crazy, Abdallah. Very, very crazy. I really want Slurpent, dude. Slurpent is so strong. And, you know, I run MountWildwood.net, for those of you guys who don't know. It's a Yo-Kai Watch strategy website for Wibwob and mainline. And I feel like if I'm not ranking in the top players, if I'm not getting the most competitive Yokai, then I can't really run the website, right? I'm not competitive myself. I gotta go for it. I need to. It's an integrity thing. It's a personal matter now, NHN. I need Slurpent. So we've got, what, size 13 here? Nice. Ooh, will we get the heal? Maybe. I do desperately need the heal if I don't want to die. Ah! That was so close! Alright, we'll continue. Bam. Oh, why would I heal there? I was at full health because of the continue. That was pretty silly. We need some Darkubi to crack this one without killing Timidevil before we get enough Darkubi. That's the tough part, honestly. Getting all... because the whole thing behind popping Yo-Cake boxes is making big Wibwobs. And big Wibwobs deal big damage. So, in popping the Yo-Cake boxes, you are defeating these dudes really fast. Bam, okay, that was the plan. I was really hoping we'd get one right there. Because then we'll pop this one, and we'll attack the box itself with the ball itself. Should pop the ball. Bam! Nice. Okay, we got it. Abdallah says Snipper Clips this weekend. Ooh, are you talking about videos or a stream? Snipper Clips stream could be pretty cool, but I'll look forward to it either way. I'm really interested in that game. I need to get it, but I'm so busy playing Zelda that I don't have a chance to get it yet. But once I do tire myself out with Zelda, I'm not sure it's possible to completely finish it, honestly. But once I do tire of Zelda, I will definitely be checking out Snipper Clips. Fast Remix, Shovel Knight Spectre of Torment, lots of good Switch games, but I'm particularly interested in Snipper Clips because that is an indie game, American indie game, I think, that Nintendo actually picked up as their own IP. So it's really cool to see Nintendo supporting indies that directly. That's what I've heard, at least. I can't remember who exactly developed it, but it's new dudes. It's new dudes for sure. Dahl says, Breath of the Wild upload later tonight. Look forward to it, guys. So that is our first Yo-Cake box. Zeta asking about a weird game, according to Christina. I'll have to check it out. It's a little difficult to check the chat, so if I miss anything, feel free to resend it, because I do feel bad. I do like looking at all your comments, so if I miss a big question, then send it again. Let me know. The best way to ensure that I see your comment is to send it when the dude is near, when we're very close to clearing the stage, because due to the delay, I'll already be on the map and I'll be looking at the chat while we're loading the next stage. Death Madness says, I'm gonna send you a huge crate of 5-hour energy drinks. I need those things. Jacob Spencer says, I know the game is doing very well worldwide, but do you think the US will advertise it more to keep people aware of it? Yeah, so Level 5 Abby, the United States Yo-Kai Watch dudes, actually hired a new marketing director very recently. So when Yo-Kai Watch 2 Shinichi comes out, we'll be having a much better promotional campaign. We'll be seeing a lot more promotion for the game, seeing a lot more hype behind it. I am certainly very excited for it. I hope you guys are too. I have to ask, when we'll be getting it though? Level 5 is very silent on that matter. But whenever we do get it, I'll be sure to buy it. Hope you guys do too, because then we can all play together. Be super fun. And of course, we'll get Wibwob content to correlate with that as well. Maybe we'll get the Yo-Cake Scramble Battle again with the Gonzo, Honkei, and Shinichi teams. Hopefully, that would be really cool. Finished! Alright, let's see how many Yo-Cakes we got here. 35! Not bad, really not bad. That's higher than average, that's for sure. I should end the night with around 450,000 contribution points. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more. Not sure. Hey, enemies are invading. That means that we get bonus contribution points for clearing this. Nice. Christina says that she'd love to do marketing for Nintendo. Well, follow the Twitter account at Jobs at Nintendo, I think it's called. Just search Jobs at Nintendo in the search bar. Nintendo has a Twitter account where they constantly update with their job listings, and they're always looking for marketing people, I see. I like to stay up to date with what Nintendo's looking into right now, and they are looking for a lot of marketing people lately. So, hey, Jobs at Nintendo on Twitter, watch that. Maybe you will get to work for them one day, Christina. That would be awesome. This isn't going to be enough to take them out, I don't think, but might as well pop it. And then Darkubi is going to take them out. So obviously you're going to have to continue on this. These invasion stages are really tough, even tougher with a mouse, that's for sure. But I do always have to continue once on them, even when I'm playing on my phone. They're tough, but they're worth the money to continue, because they give you a ton of bonus contribution points just for clearing them. So you gotta go all out when you get these invasions. They give you a bunch of bonus points. Here we'll go into Fever Time when we link all these Darkubi, and then we'll have it right next to this Yo-Cake box. Pop it right there. I think that's 3. Can't remember though, I lose track very easily. Lane Broughton asks Leafy, what event do you think will happen after all the rounds in the Scramble Battle end? Well, Puni got a huge anniversary event, and the Wibwob anniversary is March 24th. So, we should get an anniversary event. If we don't, I wouldn't be surprised, but I would be disappointed. I really hope we get a big anniversary event. It probably won't be the one with Hinoshin and stuff, just because he's very far out. He's only in Shinuchi, and I doubt that NHN would want to give that to us. But I really do hope that we get it. That would be so cool. I mean, NHN pulled through with the Scramble Battle. We got this huge event. Now, was it the exact Scramble Battle we were hoping for? No. Unikirin being in the rewards kind of messed things up. We didn't get event missions, which is awful. Not awful, but very disappointing. We didn't get Unkeen and the Crank. There are a couple things to complain about, but man, this is the biggest Wibwob event. I'm having a ton of fun with it. I mean, I put in a bunch of hours in the first period too, so that's a total of 50 hours in this one event. That's much more than I put into Terror Time or any of the other events. This is really, really fun, and I gotta give a big shout out to NHN. Thank you very much for giving this to us. I didn't expect to get it until Shinuchi because it was tied to Shinuchi, but Level 5 put in the work, made some new graphics, made it red, blue, and yellow team instead of Gonso, Honke, and Shinuchi, and I am very grateful for that. Really, really fun event. Sorry about saying that we might get anniversary coins. Well, here's the thing, the anniversary coins certainly won't be the ones that Japan got. So if we do get anniversary coins, they'll probably just be reskinned 5-star coins, which would be nothing special. What the anniversary coins should be is coins that contain all the past event yokai, such as the Fruitnyan, Darkubi, Illuminoct, all those guys that we got during this past year. That's what the anniversary event should be, because that's what it was for Puni. They got a 4500 Y money crank called the Oni Crankakai, and it had all of the past event yokai. So you could crank it, and you might pull Illuminoct, you might pull Darkubi, you might pull SB Snaggerjag S, Spoink S, Slimeamander S, you might pull Hardy Hound, Red J, all of those guys. They had some big bosses in their Oni crank. I know for sure they had Robonyan 3000. Underboss FZ hit the jackpot. Let's check in on the teams because this is very volatile. What? Team Yellow is in the lead? I never would have expected that. Wow, look at how close this is. So, Blue Team in the lead by 500 points. Yellow Team in the lead by 1,500 points. This is still anybody's game. A single 100-time multiplier is going to change everything up. The final day, in my opinion, is a little too luck-based, but it is very intense. It is very exciting. So I enjoy it a lot. 347, 337, 299. None of these guys are playing. Gajasasu asks, hey Leafy, what's going to be your ultimate team once you get the yokai for your team? We gotta restart because of Noko. He makes everything harder. Ultimate team is Slurpent, Kieran, Unikieran, Elder Bloom, and Unpleasant. That's the ultimate Y Money making team. And of course, Score Attack team. Cameron Bailey is on Yellow team, he says. Well, congratulations, if you guys do win, you deserve it. Yellow's the most try-hard team, honestly. That's not, I'm not saying that in a bad way. They work really hard at the game. Ha! This should be enough, right? Size 8? Nice. 1 Yo-Cake! Oh man! What a steal. I hate when we get the 1 Yo-Cake boxes. Alright, so here we've got that Kraken. I think that was 3. It might have been the third one. It might have been the second one, but I think that was the third one. Surrender! Zeta asks, 101 Leafy, do you know the Shady Tribe song? Honestly, I don't. I'll watch the dub. I do not know the Shady Tribe song. I don't think we need to get another heal off, do we? Alright, cool. So that was actually the second one, the one that I was questioning, because I think this is the third one since then. Just this giant Dark Hubie is going to take it out in one pop. We can survive another attack, so might as well keep just popping like this, just in case there's one hiding that we forgot about. Nah, nothing to worry about. Wild Zaps and Pop Kieran's Cry, and he's gone. Oh, jeez, that Shady song. Okay. Alright. Some person Tubes asks, how's my team of Jibanyan, or no, sorry, not Jibanyan. Jabinyon, Walk Kappa, Koma-san S, Figfant, and Nurse Tungus. Is it a good team or should I switch one out? I only know of one of those yokai. So, unfortunately, I can't offer a ton of advice. But, if your team was Jibanyan, Wakappa, or Wakappa, Koma-san S, Figifant, and Nurse Tungus, then I'd say swap out Nurse Tungus, because I don't think healers are very good. Ignore the healer on my team. That's a very special circumstance. Duke Guy Ryan says Blue Guy is now up by 100 cakes. This is so close. Guys, if you're on blue team, hop on and grind right now. Get us a bunch of Yo-Cakes. Use the plunder mechanic. Very, very essential. If you're on red or yellow team, then put the game down and let us win. I'm joking. Play to your best. Surrender. We aren't getting any Yo-Cake boxes. Oh, here we go. Just as I say that, we got a nice big one to spend all these Dark Hubie on. Abdallah says Cheesecake song. What if they just called it the Cheesecake Tribe? I wouldn't even be mad. That would just be so weird if they called it the Cheesecake Tribe. Alright, we got that nice heal. That's gonna help us out. Here we go. Getting a Yo-Cake drop real fast there. Here we go. Come on, Drew. Take it out. There we go. Yeah, as you can see, this event really is, it's all Constitution here. You just gotta stick with it. These same stages, grinding for many, many hours. But it's worth it. Gonna get Slurpent tomorrow. Gonna get Unikieran, who will allow me to unseal Slurpent. Ah, no, I was too late. So how it works is, Slurpent is a legend yokai. He requires, in this game, I think it's 6 different yokai to unseal. In mainline, it's 8 different yokai. So it stays, Myrmidonna, sorry, I forgot her name. Apak, the other dude, Supio. And I'm trying to remember, I honestly can't remember, we'll check it out. But I do have everybody except for Unikieran. Unikieran is only available to top 5, which requires a ridiculous amount of grinding. By the end of the day, I will have put in around 45 hours for those of you guys who want a fairly accurate representation. of what kind of work you'll need to put in to get Unikirin out of these scramble battles. So tomorrow, I will receive Unikirin. I will be able to unseal Slurpent. I will be doing so live on my channel, youtube.com/101leafy. There's a link in the description. Live stream will be at 4 p.m. CST, same time that this stream started today. And we will be unsealing Slurpent. I will be one of 30 people in the entire world to have him in Wibble Wobble. So, very exciting right there. Go claim our missions. I don't know why, I just felt like doing that. Gamer Bros asks, Leafy, are they gonna add King Enma? Well, his name is actually Lord Enma, in case you were curious. It's been officially confirmed in both Yo-Kai Watch 1 and Yo-Kai Watch 2. And yes, they're definitely gonna add Lord Enma. The second movie will probably release this November, I'm guessing, maybe October. And when that happens, we'll be getting the second movie event. And when we get the second movie event, of course, we'll be getting Enma. I wonder if they'll do it the same way that they did for Japan, where if you scan the Enma coin, then you get an Enma coin in game that allows you to crank for Enma. I hope not, because that was really difficult to get him. But if they do, I'm not going to complain, because we're getting the pure Puni experience. And that's something that we don't get very often. Or ever. I'm trying to think. Mystery Way was completely unchanged, right? It was hard to change that event. I think Orkano's Terror Time wasn't changed as well, as once they fixed Kirameki, once they fixed whatever his name is. The eyesore recolor. What's his name in English? Let me know in the chat if you remember what Kirameki's English name is. The golden recolor of eyesore. I honestly forget. Eiler! That's what his name is. Eiler. When they first made the Orkano's Terror Time event, he literally wasn't in the game. But it was still saying that he was on a hidden stage. So you'd try and load up the hidden stage and your game would just crash. It was really funny. Because in Japan, the event came out after Eiler was formally released. He's not an event yokai. But it came out before Eiler was formally released for us. So they had all sorts of problems with that. I'm not sure how they didn't catch it. But they did have problems with it for sure. The Giant Cyclops asks, Leafy, do I have a chance? After school, I was pushed back to 90,000 below 5th place on Team Komasan. You do not have a chance, I'm sorry. You can only grind around 10,000 Yo-Cakes or contribution points, sorry. 10,000 contribution points per hour. If you're 90,000 behind, that's 9 hours behind. This event is still only going to be going on for 9 hours. So, you might have a chance if you started grinding literally right now, grinded extremely efficiently, and did not stop until what is 2 a.m. my time. And the other guys did not start playing while you were doing so. That's the only way you'd have a chance. So technically you do. Technically you have a chance, but it's a very small one. Lane Broton says, Team Yellow made a comeback. I'm surprised. I am too. Let's check the rankings because they change like every second with the Splendor mechanic. You get a times 100 multiplier sometimes and stealing Yo-Cakes from other teams. It's intense. Look at this. Look at this. Team Blue on the bottom. Losing by a, whoa, what? No, okay. Losing by 2,000 Yo-Cakes. Team Yellow in second place now by 800 Yo-Cakes. Wow, it keeps going back and forth, back and forth. Meanwhile, like I said, none of these guys are playing. So, are you Master Mikey? Who is that? The Giant Cyclops? Are you really Master Mikey? We were just talking about you on stream. You were doing pretty well. It's unfortunate that you stopped playing on Sunday. If you kept playing all Sunday, then you would definitely have a chance. Oh no, Moderator Christina says, talking about chances reminds me of probability in my statistics class that I've been studying for all day. I'm sorry, Christina. Do something more fun. Do statistics, but for Wibble Wobble, like Robin does. Surrender! Taking out the first of 5 Yo-Cake boxes there. Sometimes the boxes just feel like not dropping. They don't feel like dropping, unfortunately. So you gotta just keep popping Wibwobs, which leaves you open to damage. Ooh, it gets really difficult. But look at that. 2 boxes in a row. Just bam, bam, bam right there. So we're gonna need quite a few Darkubi, accidentally popping some, unfortunately. I think 14 is enough. 13's not enough. See, it leaves you with a little sliver of health. But 14, absolutely enough with Darkubi. Christina says, don't worry, I'll be playing Breath of the Wild later instead of math. Oh, much better decision, Christina. Ha ha. Here we only need a size 8 Darkubi if I'm correct. Size 10 is more than enough to pop the small Yo-Cake boxes. And that was either 3 or 4. So this is either 4 or 5. Abdallah says losing. Yeah, blue team. In last place right there. It changes every single minute. I mean, once we clear this stage, let's go back to the rankings and you guys will see. Blue team could be in first. It could be in second. It could still be in third. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Because Plunder lets you steal hundreds of Yo-Cakes from an enemy team in a single run if you're lucky. So that just completely rocks the boat. No idea what's going to happen. Surrender. Arctic Empoleon asks, is Jibakoma in the game, Leafy? No, he's not. He should have been added permanently to the Y Money Crankakai, along with Hovernyan and Darknyan. But he hasn't yet, unfortunately. He should have been added alongside the Flat Pot Plains update, if I'm correct. Some Person's Tubes asks, who should I swap out for Nurse Tungus? Lion. Lion's a really good early game yokai. Evolves into Lionheart, who's very good late game yokai. Definitely a solid choice. Let's take a look. Like I said, we could be in second, and we are. Team Red was in first, and now they're in last. Team Yellow was in second, now they're in first. Team Blue was in third, now we're in second. No idea what's going to happen. Look at this. We're winning by 400 points. I'm biding my time until our Plunder guys come. We have 30 minutes until these dudes, and 30 minutes till these guys. So hang in there, guys. Around 6 p.m. Central Time, we will be plundering. We will be, oh, sorry about that. I don't know what I did there. We will be rolling the slot machine for the plunder machine. And what that does is it hopefully lets us steal hundreds of Yo-Cakes from Team Red and Yellow. That would be awesome. Abdallah says can't spell Zelda without Zeta because Zeta actually says that he's not a Zelda fan. But Zeta's name is not from Zelda, in fact. It's from The World Ends With You, a game that I love very much. A game that an artist I like actually loves very much as well. It's a wonderful game, very artistic, very creative, really, really unique gameplay. It's made by Square Enix, incredible soundtrack, everything is so good. It's on the Nintendo DS, in case you guys haven't played this hidden classic, The World Ends With You. Really, really good game. And it comes from what a character in the game says. He uses Zeta as an adjective to emphasize things. It's like an order of magnitude, I think. Like kilo or whatever. No, no, no. Abdallah says if Blue loses, you don't get Slurpant, and you wasted 45 plus hours. No, no, no. Okay, so I'll go over this in detail because it is really confusing. So we'll go over this in detail after this stage right here. So basically, it's harder to explain without the graphics, but you're ranked on both individual performance within your team and team performance. And it turns out that individual performance gets you far better rewards. So it's less about competing for your team, which is very disappointing, and more about picking a group of people to compete against. It's a little disappointing for sure, but it is still very fun. What I would do is, I would still only have Y Money bonuses for teams, but instead of competing against members of your teams, I would make it so that if you reach this amount, you're guaranteed rewards. If you grind 300,000 Yo-Cake points, then you get Unikirin. That's what I'd say. Doll says, doesn't matter if Blue loses, as long as Leafy ranks on top. Nope, doesn't matter. If Leafy's in 4th, and he should be, I should be, then I'll be getting Slurpent. 4 p.m. Central Time on my channel, youtube.com/101leafy. There's a link in the description for that. I will be unsealing Slurpent live, the first ever live Slurpent unsealing, one of 30 Slurpent unsealings in the entire world to take place up till Tuesday. Will be live on my channel, 4 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. If you guys are enjoying this stream though, want to see more Monday Wibwob streams here, and believe me, we will have a ton more, then make sure to smash that like button, leave a comment, share this stream with your friends, because this is getting pretty intense. The best thing about Slurpent is he makes earning Y money so easily. So you know how sometimes we do a Crank-a-Kai party? Well, we'll be having lots more Crank-a-Kai parties every single week now, and we'll be having a ton of Y money on each party, because Slurpent will boost my Y money. He'll boost my Y money earned by almost 50%, not quite 50%, more like, I want to say 40%. It really fluctuates depending on how well I do in the stage. But Slurpent will increase my game by at least 40%. So I'll be much more motivated to grind Y money because I feel like I'm wasting time without Slurpent. And of course, I'll be making more to crank with you guys. So if you want to see more Y money for our Crank-a-Kai party streams, then make sure to smash that like button. Giant Cyclops asks, does anyone know how the top players on the other teams are doing? Well, if you guys in the chat are on teams other than Blue, then please do us a favor, check in your rankings in Wibwob, and let us know who the top 5 are and what their points are. Let us know in the chat there, and I'll be sure to give you a shout out for doing so, because I would really like to know that. Well, what? Jokester Banana says free orbs in Fire Emblem Heroes. I haven't played Heroes since the Scramble Battle event started, because I had to focus on that. But I really got to pop in today, get Ursula real quick, like 10 minutes, and then go back to grinding. Oh, I said I was going to go over the rewards. Oh, sorry, I'll do that after this. Crimson Arzeros asks, will there be more Scramble Battles first week of April? I have vacations then. Yeah, there will be. I'm sorry, Crimson. We're going to have monthly Scramble Battles from now on. So if you can't attend April, then either try really hard this week or try really hard in May. I know that I will be participating. Okay, if it's the Sangokushi April event, I'll be very conflicted. If it's this event, I'll be barely playing because I'll be playing Persona 5 like all the time. So I really hope, I hope that we get the Sangokushi event next month. I really do, because that will be super fun. But at the same time, I kind of hope we don't, because then it will distract me from Persona 5, or Persona 5 will distract me from it, and that's just going to be a major conflict of interest there. That game's going to be awesome. I do really want to see Sangokushi content here, though. I really want to see Sangokushi localized. I love watching Abdallah's streams. Really glad that that's coming back this Saturday. Hopefully this Saturday. I think it's at 10 a.m. Central, right, Abdallah? Is when you do the Sangokushi streams. Really hope they localize that. I mean, they localized Pokemon Conquest, and this is by the same guys. So if that got localized, then this will get localized. Wow, one more Yo-Cake from the final box. How exciting. Throwing down the V says, "Hey Leafy, are you the Leafy? Are you the Leafy 27? Forged from flames." 101 Leafy keeps beating me in Yo-Kai Scramble Battle. I played Puni Puni when it first came out, Caleb, but I actually stopped playing when Wibwob came out, and I haven't played since. My account got deleted because I broke my old phone and didn't set up an account. Stealing has finished. Hey, welcome back, Usopion. Did you catch him? 500 contribution! These capture stages are really important. You get a ton of points. It doesn't seem like much. You're like, oh, what? 500 every hour and a half, but it's actually 1,000 every hour and a half. Since you have 2 capture stages, and then multiply that by, like, the 20 capture missions that you'll be doing, and you're getting 20,000 just from these things. So as the tribe, we want to choose something with an advantage. But before that, Bryson says blue is in second. Hey, we are! Nice. By 400 points. And then they're winning by like 1,000. Wow. 800. I think Model F-Zero just started playing. Anybody been watching the scores? I think he just started playing, but I could be wrong. Interesting. Not scary. We have a 40,000 lead in front of him. But still very interesting. Meanwhile, Wibbly Howard, wow, Newman, really putting in the work there. Almost at 500k. Wibbly Bo, almost at 475, and of course 3-Pot at 460. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, Christina, moderator Christina, thank you very much for filling us in on the red team rankings. She says that the highest is at 430,000 with Wibbly KR Lows. Not sure how to pronounce that. And Wibbly Joe at almost 500k. Alright, we've got a lot of Komasan S here, really going to help us out with popping this giant Yo-Cake box, but he's not going to do the entire job, because Komasan S is not as powerful as Dark Yubi, unfortunately. Dude Guy Ryan says, Leafy, hope you stay in top 5. I really do too. I really do too. That way I can get Slurpent and unseal him live on my channel tomorrow. That'll be really fun. And we'll get to grind more Y money for these streams every Monday. Oh, seeing somebody mention Super Bomberman R, Solix the Game Troll. Disclaimer, I did get sent the game by Konami. That's not an actual English sentence, is it? Disclaimer, Konami did send me the game for reviewing purposes. The online isn't that great, it lags a lot. I'll have to do some more experimenting with it, but it's peer-to-peer. Konami doesn't have a server set up, which is a little frustrating. It lags way too much for me. Local's fine though, local's fantastic. So if you got 8 friends, get them together and play some Bomberman. Ooh, Zarivas, filling us in on the moderator Zarivas. Thank you for filling us in on the yellow team rankings here. I'll check them out when I can. I'm trying to pop this thing first. There we go. Oh, we got one more. Okay. It's not a bad thing. But we gotta get into fever time to do it. Alright, that was close. But, we'll pop it real easy. Now we've got Dark QB, so we can clutch out another one if we have to. I don't think so. So let's just go Spirit Dance. Bam. Oh, Christina says that Abdallah says that Konami is working on the lag for Bomberman. Well, disregard what I said. Thank you, Konami. I appreciate it. Crimson Arzuros, sponsor Crimson Arzuros. Thank you very much for the support. Says, I didn't get Captain Thunder because the lag made me link 2 size 13 Wibwobs instead of the little ones to get into fever time. So I missed his ultimate and got placed 292. Hope I can get him next time. That is tragic. I hate when that happens. Or when you accidentally pop a size 13 when your ultimate gauge is already filled. Oh, that is the worst. Just gotta spend the 1600 Y money to get back into it for another shot. Ooh, blue is currently in the lead. Still anyone's game, as I've said, but enjoying our moment of glory here. Go blue team! Here we have 390, 350. Yeah, I don't know how much Zero is playing. I'm guessing he doesn't care because Lovely Na isn't doing anything. Interesting. But yeah, we want to go over the rewards. So there's these individual rewards where you contribute up to 200 or 25,000 and you get a Soul Secrets, you get an A rank mascot, you get a rare fusion item, you get X-Forbs, money, coins. Really cool stuff there. I love that. Love that. Thank you. But then there's the team rewards. So if your team wins and blue team is in the lead, you get 5,000. If your team gets second, you get 2,500. If your team gets third, you get 1,000. That's it for teams. Other than that, teams do not matter except for who you're competing against. Blue team within team ranking. Check this out. First to 5th place get Unikirin, 3 blue coin Gs, and a super soul secret, which counts as 2 soul secrets. But it's on 1 item, so you have to use it on 1 yokai, making it worse than receiving 2 soul secrets. It does look cool though, so hey, super soul secrets, not bad. Then lower ranking players get coins, they get A rank mascots. Some still get soul secrets, some get Kirin. Later we'll be getting Izanami or Mermother in the next 2 periods. So if you don't manage to pull her from the Cranky Kai, and she's very powerful, so please do, then just go for top 25. But all these should have been Unikirin in my opinion. I mean, take a look at top 25 here. Look at this. We go 500,000, 400,000, 300,000, and then you just drop here. Zygarde hasn't played since the first day. You just drop so fast and so hard because people don't care if they aren't in the top 5. Nobody has the drive to really go for a higher ranking. I mean, let's look at what number 25 is in right now. We scroll down. 25th place isn't even in the 6 digits. Wow. Doesn't even have a 6-digit score. I like the classic little icon though, that's cute. He has 86,000. That's nothing. I guarantee you he'd have at least 100,000 if top 25 got Unikirin. Christina asks, Leafy, are you going to use your soul secrets once you unseal Slurpent tomorrow on stream too? Yeah, so in case you missed what she was talking about there, on youtube.com/101leafy, there is a link in the description. I will be live streaming the first ever Slurpent live stream, Unseal. One of 30 people to have Slurpent in the world. I'll be unsealing him live on stream at 4 p.m. CST, and I will be spending all 15 soul secrets that I have, and the super soul secrets that I get from the team contribution rewards this week. However, I think 15 gets him exactly to Soultimate 5, so I'll use the super soul secrets on Unikirin. That will probably work better. I don't know. I'll decide on stream. Tell me what to do and I'll do it. Sorry, Val says I lost my drive for even top 25, honestly. Yeah, I get it. I need Unikirin though. I need Slurpent. Let's do it. Adam the Victini asking where Abdallah's streams are. He's at PAX right now. It's a convention in Boston. Love Boston. Love conventions. But you can't really stream when you're at an out-of-state convention. So he has stated his intent to bring back the Yokai Son Gokshi streams this Saturday. So keep your eye out for that because I certainly will be. Yeah, Gamer Bros wondering what software I use to stream? I use OBS, Open Broadcast Software. It's free, it's easy, it recognizes Nox. I love XSplit, Adal loves XSplit, but unfortunately XSplit does not work with Nox. It doesn't recognize it as a game thing that you can capture. OBS was just much easier to set it up with, at least for me. So that's what I use now. I don't have anything against XSplit. If you guys like XSplit, go for it. Ooh, good question. Kendall Scott Craig asks, who would win in a battle, Last Bushinon and Shogunyan, or Kirakoma and Komoshura? Last Bushinon and Shogunyan, because Shogunyan is broken, and I'm guessing that Last Bushinon is as well. If we're talking about mainline. Alright, not sure how we did so poorly there. But we will have to continue. That's okay, we have enough money to continue. Got 8,000 from Score Attack, so not bad. Oh, we didn't heal. That was our issue. We weren't healing. Oops. XSplit is laggy, says sponsored Weepa Games. I wouldn't say that. XSplit works fine for me when I use it for console games. It just didn't work with Nox. Abdallah says, I'm trying to stay within 26th to 35th rank, so I can get the 2 light blue coin Gs and soul secrets. I don't need Kirin, so I'm trying to not overdo it and go into top 25. It's very noble of you, Goat, to not go for the extra 1,500 Y money, whoa, that Kieran will give you if you get him. The interesting part is that Izanami is actually, Mermother is actually exclusive to this event. So if you don't manage to pull her from the Crankakai, then you really want to go for a top 25, but not top 25. 6th to 25th, because if you get top 5, you'll get Kieran instead of Mermother. So you really gotta weigh your options. Which one do you really want? Obviously, Kieran is the better choice if you can get him, but still. The Filthy Goat says, I'm not Abdallah! Did I call you Abdallah again? I refuse to believe that. That did not happen. That absolutely didn't happen, because that will be 2 streams in a row that I, for some bizarre reason, accidentally called the Filthy Goat Abdallah. I don't know why I did that. I am so sorry. What does the evolution of Itango Men say? I beg for your forgiveness. Has that episode aired in the dub yet? Baumanos? That's really funny. Where they all fall over. I beg for your forgiveness. I'm sorry, Goat. Meddling Rattata asks, Leafy, what time is the live Slurpant Unsealing on your channel tomorrow? On youtube.com/101leafy, there's a link in the description. I will be unsealing him at 4 p.m. Central Time. So whatever time this stream today was for you guys is is the same time that I'll be streaming tomorrow. Same exact time, just on a different channel. 4 p.m. Central. Or CST. Abdallah's saying that he didn't say something, but I forget what I said that he said. Or is he talking about me mistaking Goat for him? I didn't mix you guys up. I don't know. I said Abdallah for some weird reason. It happened last time too. Very bizarre. Just as we popped that giant Komasan, we got this big Yo-Cake box that we definitely could have used that on. Who's your favorite yokai on your team? Asks Yo-Kai Watch Toy TV. Probably Komajiro S. Komajiro S is both competitively viable and one of my favorites, so I'm gonna have to go with him. Komasan S, love you, but he's not very good. Burrito King asking if the Switch is worth it. Oh yeah, tons of games already at launch. 3rd cheapest console launch in history. Awesome to have. It's absolutely mind-blowing having a full console experience on the go. It's the craziest experience ever that I cannot describe unless you guys actually use a Switch. Like, actually having full Zelda in my hands on that beautiful screen is really weird in a good way. Compare that to the 3DS and it's just like, why isn't Shadows of Valentia coming to Switch? Stealing's done. Five-star coin. Let's use it. Sometimes you get rare items from plundering, including coins and soul secrets and rare fusion items like the Mermaid Pearl. Alright, Demona. Okay. You know what? Abdallah says, Leafy is totally my brother. Who told you that? That would be kind of crazy if we were, but unless I missed something my whole life, I don't think so. We will both be at C2E2 though, Chicago Comic Entertainment Expo, so come say hi if you want to say hi to us. Brave Tribe. Alright, so Shady, not gonna work out. Do we have Eerie? Has our Eerie team returned yet? Yes, it did. Yeah. Probably our best option. No, Sandy. Dun 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 dun. Zeta wants an explanation of Nintendo's paid online. Alright, so Zeta, here's the thing. Online services cost a ton of money to do. Nintendo hasn't been charging for their online services. As a result, their online has been less than lackluster for some games. Pretty laggy sometimes. So Nintendo is charging only $20 a year. $20 a year. That is a third of what PS Plus is. And we'll get really smooth online, other bonuses that they haven't announced yet. It will be required to play online, but it's going to make the online experience so much better. Oh my god, and it's only $20. I'm subscribed to PlayStation Plus. I have no problem paying $60 for... Alright, so PlayStation has quality online in games, but the PlayStation Store does crash a lot. But I will say quality online in-game experience, I have no problem paying $60 for that. So it just blew my mind when Nintendo said that it would only be $20 for their online service. Definitely going to be worth it. Definitely going to subscribe for ARMS and Mario Kart and Splatoon 2. Splatoon 2 Test Fire. How many of you guys are going to play that? March 24th to 26th. Nintendo's going to let you guys, and me, they're going to let all of us, demo Splatoon 2 online, just like they did with the first one. Pretty early this time in March. We will be able to try out Splatoon 2. Gonna be so much fun. We can all use the Splat Dualies together online. I'm guessing Abdallah will be playing that for sure. Sarivas says $20 annually is actually really good. Oh, absolutely. I'm not sure how much Xbox Gold is. I don't do Xbox stuff, but it's pretty expensive too, right? Like 40 or 50, I think. Though you can get Xbox Gold cards on sale a lot, so that might not count. Oh, can we heal? Oh, we didn't even need to. We had some health left. Firing Goldenrod 1105 asking for a rank update. Let's check after the stage. Surrender. Guys, let me know in the chat. Speaking of rank updates, I'm curious. What is your rank? And how many points? Oops. How many points have you gotten in this event? Let me know. What's your contribution point? What's your rank? What team are you on? I'm interested in the spread. Interested in how many hours you guys are putting in. How much time. How excited you are for this event. Because I'm really excited. Really excited to finally be getting the monthly scramble battles that Japan gets. We really deserve it, honestly. Abdallah asks, $20 a year, where did that announce? I think Kimishima announced that at their investors meeting back in late January. I'll have to find a source, I'll tweet it at you, Abdallah. But I'm fairly sure that it was Kimishima that announced that at their investors meeting. The same investors meeting where they announced that Yo-Kai Watch has been greatly exceeding expectations. Over 1 million copies of the first game sold worldwide. Very exciting stuff. Alright, so, Model F-Zero not making any moves. Neither are Lovely Na nor Master Mikey. Wibbly 3-Pot, Bo, Howard, none of them are playing. It's just us, making sure that we keep our rank. Because if I stopped playing now, the Model F-Zero would overtake me before the event ends, so I gotta keep playing. Team ranking, Team Blue in the lead by 700 Yo-Cakes. Wow. And then Yellow is ahead of Red by like 84? 84 Yo-Cakes, I think. Jacob Spencer asks, I wonder what Swampy Marsh's theme will be for Shinichi and Busters. Dude, I love all the Busters themes so much. They are so good. They're some of my favorite themes in the entire franchise. Anime themes, game themes, which are some of the anime themes. All the Busters themes are so, so good that I'm going to be so sad if they replace it with Swampy Marsh. They probably will. It's not their fault. It's the fault of the company that licenses the anime music and the music for King Cream Soda as an extension of that in Dream 5. So those are the guys that are preventing them from using Swampy Marsh. Or making them use Swampy Marsh, sorry. And unfortunately, we might see it again in Busters. I'll be sad though, I love the Busters themes. Like, they're really, really good. I'll be really excited if they actually do give us the true Busters themes when they localize it. Dubbed, obviously, but the actual tunes. Oh god, ThinkEd23 asking on a scale of 1 to 10 how stressful is this event? 11. This is an 11 stressful. I'll have put in 2 straight days of playtime by the time that this event ends. I'll have put in over 48 hours. That's literally playing without stopping for 2 straight days. Over a 4-day period. Just to get Unicorn and Slurpit. But it'll be worth it. Really stressful though, to answer your question. Seeing some people ask when Busters will get released. If you're curious about future releases, when we'll get them, when I think that we'll get them, then check out my channel, youtube.com/101leafy. I actually do, oh, I thought we were done there. I actually do have a video on how all of the future Yo-Kai Watch games are confirmed to release, and when I think that they'll release. It's a pretty lengthy video, so I won't go over the whole thing. But if you're interested in that, check out my channel, there's a link in the description. And if you want an immediate answer, summer 2017, no, not summer 2017, sorry. That's Yo-Kai Watch 3. Busters is probably November this year, this November, and I think it will launch with the Get Togumi expansion pack. November this year with the expansion pack. That is my prediction. Nicholas Williams asks, 101 Leafy, when you unseal Slurpint on your channel tomorrow at 4 p.m. CST, will you do score attack? Yeah, I will. I'll try him out in score attack and it will be absolute insanity. Crimson Arzaros, very good taste. Says my favorite Yo-Kai Watch song is Nyake B Crust Tsuchinoko Panda. Panda. It's called Being an Idol is a Matter of Unyanya, right? I think that's what they called it. It's really, really funny song. Because Nyake B is parodying, hey, Plunder! Okay, so, I'll talk about it later. Right now, we're gonna pull the lever. We're stealing 7 Yo-Cakes from Red Team. If we get the 100 multiplier, we will single-handedly make Blue Team be in the lead by 700 Yo-Cakes, or with 700 Yo-Cakes, stolen from Red Team. 1,400 Yo-Cake difference between that steal and the gain. Always with the ×2 minor jackpot with Dimmy. 14 cakes stolen though. You can see how this adds up very fast. Abdallah says, I swear, we better not have another Swampy Marsh. Right, Abdallah, you've played Busters. You can vouch for the fact that the intros are very, very good. I think we've got one more shot at the plunder here. Unless our other team hasn't come back yet. Here we go. Pull the lever. Chance on an upset. Nope. Okay, so when it says chance at an upset, I don't think you get anything good. Because the only time that I got a ×10 multiplier was when it said... What did it say? It said something else that was really exciting. It was like, could this be it? And I got the 10 times multiplier. So I don't think chance at an upset gives you anything. It's like the whispers where you get like the blue whisper, the red whisper, gold whisper. Alright, so here we want to deposit some more plunder dudes. We're going into the scramble battle just to see, oh man. We are winning by 200 over red, losing by, how much is this? Wait, what? We're really behind Team Yellow. Wow, what the heck? We are behind by 3,000. What? That's seriously right? Man, as I said, the plunder makes these rankings extremely volatile. You have no idea what's going to happen until tonight or tomorrow morning at 2 a.m. We're playing down to the wire here, hoping that our team gets to win. Oh, the Filthy Goat says, I think the phrases are only related to your team's position in the rankings. That makes a lot more sense, Goat. Thank you, because I guess there isn't really a chance at an upset if your team's in the lead, right? Oh, that's what it said, because we were in the lead. And it said, I don't think it said strengthen your lead, but it said something like that. Widen the gap? Is that what it said? Widen the gap? I think that's what it said. And I got the ×10 multiplier. So I think Goat's right on that. Thank you. Brave Team, bam, or Tribe. Illuminok gets 250% attack, Shogunon gets 200% attack, and then Meme Tall, actually useful here. Best team by far. Go Team Blue, says Bryson. Hamgram says, I swear, if I get a ×2 again. I've only gotten 2 × 10 multiplier during this entire event and 0 × 100. What's the tribe here? I always go way too fast. So this is Eerie Tribe. Alright, so we need Charming or Heartful. So we're gonna use, we're gonna sort by rank. Rank is one of the things that matter the most during this. We'll go Red Jay, Hardy Hound, Blazaria, Demona, and Swell Terrier, because those are our highest ultimate levels. And ultimate level is actually everything in this, along with compatibility. You get those flat increases that, wow, give you so much right there. Try compatibility and ultimate level, I'm telling you guys, those are the main things there. Zarivas has gotten 100 times multiplier, twice in the event, actually. I feel like I might have seen your name in the news, actually. I know I saw somebody I recognize in the Plunder news. Yo-Kai Watch Toy TV says, I love your channel. Thank you very much, Yo-Kai Watch Toy TV. I'm guessing you're talking about the Abdallah Smash channel. If you aren't subscribed to Abdallah yet, make sure to subscribe for more weekly Yo-Kai Watch Wibble Wobble streams every Monday at 4 p.m. Central Time. Make sure to smash that like button and share this video. Leave a comment below if you want to see more of these streams. And of course, if you enjoy my content, make sure to check out my channel, youtube.com/101leafy. There is a link to that in the description. And I will be streaming Slurpent Unsealed live on my channel tomorrow at the same exact time that this stream was for you today, 4 p.m. Central. I'll be one of 30 people in the entire world to have Slurpent, and he will be unsealed live for the first time on youtube.com/101leafy. I'm pretty excited, you guys should be too, and I hope to see you guys there. But for now, we are concentrating on some grinding, because you can't get Slurpent without being in the top 5, because you need Unikirin, who the top 5 gets, to unseal Slurpent. So, we are grinding really hard. We are strengthening our lead against Model F-Zero, and hopefully we'll be able to get Unikirin. I mean, I don't see how we wouldn't, since I'll be grinding all the way up until basically the event ends. So there's no way that I'm not going to get him. Oh, Zarivas hasn't gotten any multipliers in this round besides the Dimmy bonus. That's disappointing. I do love Dimmy though, so... Alright, we're gonna have to continue here. Abdallah says, I'm one of those people, yeah. Not Abdallah, why do I keep doing that? I have no idea why. I don't understand. I don't call anybody else Abdallah except Goat. Makes 0 sense to me. Absolutely 0 sense. I guess because I always get really excited when I see either of them in the chat. So, you know, just that excitement manifests in saying Abdallah, I suppose. No idea how that happens. Very sorry. Filthy Goat will be one of those 30 people. Abdallah will not have Slurpent. He hasn't participated in this event at all, actually. But Filthy Goat has already become one of the first 15 people worldwide. Will become 30 this Tuesday, tomorrow, to have Slurpent, and he smashed the score attack records last week. He got the highest record on score attack by 7,000, I think? 7 million, sorry, not 7,000. 7 million, using Slurpent, abusing Slurpent, basically, against Captain Thunder. Really, really cool how he did it, so check him out if you want to see his video showing it in action. He actually recorded the record-breaking score attack attempt. Filthy Goat says, you did it again, my name looks nothing like Abdallah's, but I beg to differ, Goat. Your name has 1 A in it, and it has an I, which is a vowel, which is just like another A, and Abdallah's name has 3 A's in it, plus it has an L, your name has an L, so it's like basically the same thing if you think about it. You take out a few letters, substitute a few in, you swap some things around. Filthy Goat is basically like Abdallah in terms of name. Same thing. Plus Goat is not making it easy, because he's Olu Goat here, Evil Goat, Big Goat, I don't know what to call him. I guess, I feel like Goat rapidly changing, just constantly changing his title is a silent protest to NHN, because we need a filthy title for Goat. We need the NHN to add a filthy title. Abdallah says, what if I told you that I actually am the Filthy Goat? That would be crazy, Abdallah. That would be absolutely insane. I think 3-Pot has begun playing again. I thought he was at a smooth 460,000. Now he's at 461. Let me know in the chat, guys. Has 3-Pot really begun playing again? Because I forget. Lovely Non Zero absolutely haven't, and neither has Mikey, so nothing to worry about there. Almost got a 50k lead. I can rest easy tonight. Thunder Luigi Gaming asks, hey Leafy, why are you using Mama Aura here? By the way, I just got on the stream. Welcome, Luigi. I'm using Mama Aura. Oh, sorry about that. I'm using Mama Aura because you guys probably heard that. I'm using Mama Aura because I don't have Arachnia. And not having Arachnia means that I can't clear the stages as fast. And not clearing the stages as fast means that I'm gonna die. So without Arachnia, I actually always need to use a continue on these stages. But with Mama Aura, I go slightly slower, but I do clear these stages without continuing most of the time. Now I might say, but Leafy, you keep continuing on stream. Well, yeah, that's because I'm playing with a mouse. If I'm playing with my hands on my phone, off stream, then I don't continue on these stages the majority of the time. Only exception is during the invasions, when a team mascot comes and they just mess you up. They completely wreck you. They deal so much damage. Lane Broughton says, Leafy, you need some coffee mixed with Red Bull mixed with 5-hour energy. That sounds like, it sounds like you're saying I need a heart attack. That sounds extremely dangerous. I don't know how I feel about that. But that is sort of what I need right now, isn't it? Oh yeah, Christina says, Leafy, you saying Filthy Goat / Abdallah is probably due to your lack of sleep. Yeah, I've only said it today and on Saturday, so it's probably a weird sleep thing. I'm attributing it to that, alright? Don't tease me. Probably is a weird sleep thing. I am really tired. I slept 3 hours on Saturday because I wanted to get Slurpent. I wanted to get Unicorn to get Slurpent. 3 hours. And I think I actually slept an okay amount on Sunday, and then I slept 5 today. So certainly not a lot of sleep, certainly not a lot of healthy sleep, that's for sure. But it's worth it, definitely worth it. I don't know if I should encourage you guys to not sleep for a video game, but if you do want to get Unicorn, it may be required. Ha! Orange Menace asks, will you do a newbie's version of Score Attack? I'm sorry if that's a bad name. It's not a bad name, and it's a great idea. I actually went over that in a previous video of mine, a previous stream on this channel. I'm trying to remember which one it was. I think it was like the week after a Divine Paradise expansion. If anybody remembers what I'm talking about, post it in chat and I'll give you a shout out. If you remember the week that I talked about the best Score Attack teams for people that don't have Elder Bloom and stuff. Anybody remember that? Any of the stream mainstays? Death Madness, Thornyon, all you guys? Let me know if you remember that stream, because I don't remember which one it was. Check the team rankings. Oh man, Komasan's on the bottom, but while we were losing by 2,000 to yellow, we're now only losing by 500. 300 here, 200 here. Pfft. These rankings are crazy. We're almost at 400k. Nice. Oh, plunder news. Major jackpot acquired. Little Kira. Any of you guys recognize what his name was? Let me know. I know a lot of people had the name Kiran in a certain mobile game because that is the official name of the main character. Well, strangely enough, that that isn't the official name in the Japanese version, even though that's like a Japanese-sounding name. I forget what it's called in the Japanese version, though. Surrender! Alright, let's get a heal in, even though we'll probably still have to continue. Yeah, Christina remembers me talking about the newbie Score Attack, but she doesn't remember the stream. I think it was the week with Robonyan28. If we have a stream up with that thumbnail, then it's that one. if it's like a thumbnail with Robonyan 28, but I don't think we have one like that. I'm trying to remember, what other event was that week? Oh, it was the triple double event. Kudos to Robert for inventing that term. It's the shady, eerie triple double event. That's what the thumbnail probably is. So check that out if you want to know newbie score attack. That literally took 2 hours, like the entire stream, so I will not be going over that again. Iron Sava asks, is Cat Cradle in Wibwob yet? No, but he will be eventually. They'll add him soon. Maybe for the anniversary event? No idea. Oh, okay, cool. We fit into Fever Time, and that's gonna let us finish this stage off. Okay, cool. So that managed to break the box. Awesome. So we're just gonna go Wild Zaps. And finish off that mountain with Alpha Omega. Dragon Master 101 says, I remember when Score Attack was terrible. It wasn't terrible. I actually really liked the previous Score Attack. I actually liked it better than our current one. You don't waste money, you get bonuses for using aggro teams. I thought it was way better. But you know, this Score Attack isn't bad. We get the big bosses, which is nice. But I feel like they can merge the two. Instead of Venoct, make the big boss, whoever the last dude is, and then you have to make it to him in order to get the reward, and then that's it. Keep the bonuses for clearing every section. That was really fun. Enemies are attacking! We get bonuses for this, but we always have to continue because it's very hard. Komajiro right there is who's going to give us all the trouble. But in exchange, it's a lot easier to pop these things because there are two at once. And we get the 50% bonus during invasions. Not bad. I'm not entirely sure how the... Oh, no, you know what? I was going to say I don't get why we get a bonus during invasions, but you know what it is? After we defeat the invading Komajiro, we loot him. We take all the Yo-Cakes he has on him, and we claim them as our own. It's like in Zelda, where you're like, ooh, I want that Dragon Bone Bokoblin Club. So you just slay the dude, and you take it. We're taking Komajiro's, Yo-Cakes. Surrender! Bam! Alright, so these should be the last two, I think, because we just popped a single one and we popped two other ones simultaneously. I'm hoping that it is. If it's not, we have a lot of time. Because we gotta kill these two dudes. Surrender! I really like Komajiro S. I'm really excited to get him in Shinuchi. What's your favorite S-rank mascot, guys? Let me know in the comments, because I really love Komajiro S. I really love Koma-san S. I really do like Jibanyan S, and he is the best one out of all of them. But I don't know. I don't know if he's my favorite or not. Probably not. I do like Koma-san S. He's all magical. He gets the fire. Cool. But he's just not that great. Komajiro S is okay from what I know. But he's not fantastic. We did have to use two continues here, but check out all of the contribution points that we get. Once we clear the stage, we're gonna get so many, it won't even be funny. Maybe it will be funny. Maybe we'll get just an obscene amount. Surrender. Zariva says, I like Koma-san and Komajiro S, just don't like Koma-san S's Sultman and Wibwob. Yeah, it's not good. Sorry, my YouTube chat, like, completely froze for an entire minute, so I apologize about that. Scrolling through to catch up now. Taylor Grogan asks, Leafy, do I surrender? Like this? Yes, exactly like that. Xander Nation says, I got a Shard of Evil from stealing, Leafy. Yes, you can get rare fusion items, including the Mermaid Pearl and Shard of Evil. From plundering, from capturing. You know what? Go, I know you're watching, so this one is on me. Have a spirit. Just nothing. I ask for nothing in return. I'm that generous, guys. Never say I didn't do anything for anybody, because that right there, that's how you know. Charitable guy. Alright, this is going to be tricky. Probably going to have to continue twice. Definitely drains a lot of Y money. Last Shogunyan asks, Leafy, how lucky do you think you are? Not very lucky. I don't have particularly good luck in games. Alright, we're gonna get this heal up, which will help, I guess. Just stall the inevitable. Filthy Goat says, how generous. That's very sincere, guys. He's very appreciative. You're welcome, Goat. I'm glad that you recognize that. Okay, I have no idea what they say there. When you enter Fever Time, did you guys catch that sound clip quick enough before it disappeared from the other sound effect? Please tell me, what do they say during that sound clip when you enter Fever Time? Because I have no idea. I've been playing this game non-stop since it came out, and I still don't know what they say when you enter Fever Time there. I get the other ones. I got all the other ones. But I do not know what they're saying. I don't even know whose voice actor that is. Jibanyan, I think? Not sure. Surrender. Emmanuel Sese asks, do you have Uber Geeko yet? No, I don't. I do not. I'm considering doing a Crank-a-Kai party on this channel, Abdallah's channel, this weekend for him. Let me know if you guys would like to see that. You know what? I'll tell you guys what. So, I'll probably just kind of crank for Geeko as I get Y money. As I'm collecting Y money for Slurpant. That's probably what I'll do. But, if this video can reach 500 likes, I will do a Crank-a-Kai party for Uber Geeko this weekend. We'll crank for him, we'll use like over 100,000 Y money, I'll get a ton of Y money, and we'll crank for Uber Geeko this weekend. But only if we get 500 likes. So if you're enjoying this video and haven't done so yet, make sure to show your support and smash that like button. Ooh, Lucky. Not very Wibble related, so it says, I'm having tacos for dinner tonight. That's pretty fun, Lucky. I hope you enjoy. That's pretty lucky. Oh, that was so close. Yo-Kai Watch Toy TV asks, are you going to do a live chat tomorrow? Yeah, so on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/101leafy, I will be live streaming my unsealing of Slurpant. I'll be one of 30 people in the world to get him. First live streamed unsealing. Tomorrow, there's a link in the description to youtube.com/101leafy is where I'll be streaming it. If you forget about it, if you're worried about that, then make sure to follow me on Twitter at 101leafy, as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. I will, of course, be tweeting out that link if you need one. Zarva says, I'm on Puni at the moment, with Mask Nyan and Momotaro Nyan, even though I just started playing Puni a few days ago. Yeah, Puni's got a lot of crazy dudes in their crank, including Mask Nyan, which I would love to see. Or Macho Nyan, some people may know him as. Thunder Luigi Gaming asks, hey, can you rate my team? Sure. Shogunyan, Snartle, Blazaria, Ciro, and Beetle. Replace Blazaria with somebody like Lionheart. You really need that full Brave unity. Not sure what Blazaria is doing on your team there, but a Brave Popper will do her job much better. And then replace Beetle with Cruncha, because Beetle is... I don't like him. I am not a fan of Beetle. He's just... He doesn't deal damage, and you need damage. Beetal's okay. He's alright. But he's not as good as Cruncha, in my opinion. I don't even know what kind of sound is Komasan making there. He just kind of like, You hear that? That's not even a sound. At least Komadrio sounds like he's trying, right? It's like this little grunt. He's like, But Komasan, he just kind of like, He's like breathing really loud into the microphone. It's very, very uncanny. Abdallah says 500 likes? That's easy. Oh yeah, I think we reached 800 likes on a stream before. 500 likes, that's super, super easy. If we can reach 800 likes, because 800 likes is our record, if we can beat that, I don't know what the like record is, but it's somewhere around 800. But if we can beat that, then I will double the Y money that I'll be grinding for next week's stream. So I think it's like, somewhere around 850. So if you get to around 900, I will double the Y money that I'll be doing for the Kai party this weekend. Sound good? Surrender. Because I do want Kieran. Well, I have him, but I want to level him up. I do want Uber Geeko, so that'll be really fun, you guys. Fever time. See, at least Whisper speaks. He says English. I haven't seen a single person in chat let me know what that fever time is. Nobody knows. Where is it? I'm trying to see. Does anybody actually know what they say when you enter fever time there? I don't understand what they're saying. It's like something Finnish, I think? No idea. Enemies are attacking. Let's go. Gajasasu says, hey Leafy, can you rate my team? Shogunyan, Lionheart, Gargaros, Zero, and Maximus N. Replace Gargaros with another brave dude and you're golden. Zeta asks, 101 Leafy, has you spent money on Yo-Kai Watch Wibble Wobble? No, I have not. I'm entirely free to play. I can prove that if you want. You go what, here? You click check tribe class? Or not tribe class. What is it? Class, about class. Something here. I thought there was a way to check it. Yeah, class economy. So, 0 points. I am free to play. Jason Colin says, 101 Leafy, you can do this! Thank you very much for the encouragement. That's not a word, is it? That is not a word. Thank you for encouraging me, Jason. If you guys are rooting for blue team, give me a thumbs up. And if you guys are rooting for another team, give me another emoji that's not a thumbs up. Because blue team, blue team deserves the thumbs up. But represent your team in the chat, that's for sure. Go blue team. Hooteth Madness says he's probably getting a Switch this weekend. Might be able to play with me. That'll be fun. Thank you, Death. Thank you, Death. That's not something I thought I'd say. Gamerboy Gaming and More asks, is my team good, Leafy? Snartle, Shogunyan, Bruff, Safignon, and Zero. Replace Bruff and Safignon with somebody brave. Safignon is pretty bad, and so is Bruff, if I'm being honest. Use Lionheart, who's really easy to get, and use Sergeant Burley, I guess, to make you more money. I don't know, use somebody brave. Whatever brave dude you have. Even Undy's, like, not bad if you grind him up, actually. He's useful if you need him. Ooh, seeing lots of thumbs up. Oh, J12 Cone is using like this orange cat. I'm guessing that's Komadrio? That's really cute. I like that. Oh man, so many thumbs up. Let's go Team Blue. If you guys aren't on Team Blue, what are you doing? We've been dominating until today due to the total RNG. If it wasn't for the RNG, we'd be winning. We'd totally be winning. We lost to the RNG last time. Might lose to it this time. But either way, we're the best. That's for sure. Seriously though, big respect to anybody playing in this event. It is a very big undertaking. If you guys are curious about my positions for future events, I'll probably be, I feel like Team Keita might be the way to go for the popcorn event. Team Usapyon, obviously, for Sangokshi. Shady is my favorite tribe. How can I not side with Usapyon for the Sangokshi event? And then, I'm trying to remember what the other ones are. Lord Enma for the Valentine's Day event. Oh, I'm having difficulty remembering. I think they did a Final Fantasy one where it's like Google versus Chocobo, right? I think. Is that what they did for that? I'll probably be choosing Chocobo. Though that's a long ways off, and I'm not sure if we'll get it. Here's why I think we'll get the Final Fantasy crossover. Final Fantasy 14 Online did get it in English, their part of the Yo-Kai Watch crossover. So that means that Square Enix is totally fine with Wibble Wobble having it in America. Now it's just up to NHN. Will NHN be fine with giving us an event? Ooh, that's a tough demand. It all depends. It all depends on what we get for the anniversary. If we get something good for that, I'll be super happy. Oh my god, Moonlight Bambi, thank you very much for coming. She says, or he says, I'm not sure why I'm under the impression that Bambi's a girl. I think they might have said so. I don't know why. Maybe because it's like Bambi and their icon is a girl? Maybe, but whichever. Moonlight Bambi says, hey Leafy, I am off work, and my boss called to make sure I was watching. Thank you very much for coming, as always, Bambi, and Bambi's office. If you're watching too, far away from Bambi's house, probably. Welcome to the stream. We are dying pretty much every stage this time, because it's very difficult to play these stages and grind with a mouse, but guess what? We may be losing the stages, we have to continue, but we still complete them, but kind of losing them. But we certainly aren't losing in the rankings. We are winning in the rankings. We are number 4, firmly planted. We're almost at 400,000 points. 400,000 points. Doing really well there. So, did anybody attack there? I'm not entirely sure. Thank you, Robert, very much for being my friend point dude. Thank you for that. Having a friend on the stage you're playing on gives you 1 friend point. Well, it gives you 1 extra Yo-Cake per stage, and that adds up. That adds up a lot. I'll be doing the exact math on my website, notwildwood.net, my Yo-Kai Watch strategy website. So check that out sometimes this week for the exact math on the benefits of capturing, friend points, all that. Okay. Gonna get these Dark QB. Nice. We're gonna need to heal here, that's for sure. These Yo-Cake boxes do not feel like dropping today. Or rather, during this stage. They've been good during some stages. Let's roll linked up Dark QB here, and this will be enough to pop it. This link is too hard. SSRN asks, hey Leafy, do you know there's a Yo-Kai Watch reference in Danganronpa 3? Of course I do! I love the Danganronpa series. I'm really excited for V3, even though I won't spoil anything, but I'm not happy with the direction they took it. However, despite that, I am still incredibly excited. Such a good visual novel series, and I love that they referenced Yo-Kai Watch. That is so funny. That is really funny. I think Spike Chunsoft did a crossover with Level 5 at some point. I'm trying to remember. I think they might have been in the Taiko RPG. I feel like they did something. Maybe I'm wrong. They did a crossover with Necrodancer, if that counts. That was a really bizarre crossover. That was really, really cool. That was some weird lag right there. Not stream lag, but like game hanging lag. One time I attacked a Bokoblin in Zelda in a relatively featureless environment, and the game just froze for almost 5 seconds. Like it got this brrr, it just froze. It really freaked me out. But then it resumed. Game had some lag issues, but apparently Nintendo's going to patch it out. Not lag issues, but freezing issues. Lag is very different. Zeta asking if the title of the stream is clickbait. I don't clickbait, Zeta, so I apologize if you think so. I do not remember what the title of the stream is. Abdallah might have changed it, so ask him. But I titled the stream Yo-Kai Watch Wibble Wobble, final day of Yo-Cake Scramble Battle 2 with Uber Geeko and the Crank, I think I said. I think I said that. Is that what I said? Yeah. And that's what today is. We got the Yo-Cake Scramble Battle, Uber Geeko's and the Crank. Oh, Abdallah asked, what's Danganronpa, for those who have no idea? It's a visual novel on PlayStation, so you probably haven't played it, Abdallah. But the game has a lot of references, and okay, so Spike Chunsoft, the reason why this is cool, these guys really like Yo-Kai Watch, because Danganronpa 3 referenced it, and then the musician for Danganronpa worked on Digimon Cyber Sleuth. And Digimon Cyber Sleuth references Yo-Kai Watch as well. I'll tweet you both of the references, Abdallah. They're really funny. And yeah, so those two games that those dudes worked on. I don't know if Chunsoft had too much involvement in Cyber Sleuth. Hang on, Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Yeah, so they didn't do too much. That was mostly Bomko. But the composer worked on both games, and I guess he really likes Danganronpa because, I guess he really likes Yo-Kai Watch because both Danganronpa and Digimon referenced it. A lot of things do reference Yo-Kai Watch. Like, Yo-Kai Watch is really popular in Japan. I'm excited. I'm trying to think about what will be the first US franchise to reference Yo-Kai Watch. Will we get a reference from some sort of game, some sort of show? That would be pretty cool. Yo-Kai Watch is gaining traction in America. Really gaining traction in Europe, where they love level 5 games. So I wouldn't be surprised if somebody referenced it soon. That would be pretty big. Uh-oh, oops. I mean, Yo-Kai Watch references a lot of stuff. Yo-Kai Watch in the anime has referenced Neon Genesis Evangelion, which was super bizarre. It's referenced other level 5 franchises, Inazuma 11 and Professor Layton. It referenced Megaton Musashi at some point, which was another level 5 franchise. It referenced Dark Souls, Monster Hunter. So many games and anime. They do a lot of really goofy references in the Yo-Kai Watch anime. And of course, you can't forget Leonardo DiCaprio, one of the best moments in the anime for me, and Will Smith's birth. that was such a good episode with Dan Doodle. Do you guys remember that one? That was really funny. The dub puts in a lot of references too. They do a lot of separate references. Alright, we're gonna go, bam, Koma-san. Bam. Crimson says, Breath of the Wild should have a Yo-Kai Watch reference. I don't know how I feel about Breath of the Wild having references. It doesn't. It's such an atmospheric game that I feel like it would break the immersion. Part of the reason why Cyber Sleuth and Danganronpa and all those games sort of work with all their references is because they're so bizarre and so goofy in general. Oh yeah, they reference Yu-Gi-Oh! How could I forget about that one? I have that image saved on my computer in like my Yo-Kai Watch image folder that I use. In the Gourmet School Lunch episode, one of the last ones, I think. I think it's the one with the potatoes. Nate is getting his lunch, right? And he's like comparing getting your lunch to playing a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. It's really, really funny. He has like the arm thing. He's like, this is my card. It's, that show is so funny. I love the Yo-Kai Watch anime. It is really, really funny. Oh yeah, the Filthy Goat, not Abdallah, the Filthy Goat, saying that they reference JoJo. They actually do, they do. I forget exactly what it was, but I know that they reference it. No, yeah, I can't remember. I know they have an entire episode arc that is parodying Fist of the North Star, which is what JoJo was inspired by. But I feel like they did an actual direct JoJo reference as well. Hey, we crossed over into 400,000 right there. That is awesome. I'm going to screen cap that real quick because that is fantastic. 400k. Probably my last K for this event. Until Sangokshi, probably my last very high number here. I mean, 400,000, that is many, many hours of grinding right there. Worth it though, because we will be getting Unikirin. We will be unsealing Slurpent tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time, same time this stream started, live on my channel, youtube.com/101leafy. There's a link in the description. I will be unsealing Slurpent live, using him in score attack, grinding Y money with him, completing stages with him, just generally demonstrating one of the only Slurpent in the world, one of 30 Slurpent in the world to be exact, just 1 out of 30. And it will be the first ever Slurpent live stream if I'm correct, so make sure to tune in. Logan S. Is that a JoJo reference? Yeah, they called the Fist of the North Star arc, it was like Dog of the North Star, right? And it was about Mangy Mutt. That's what they did, right? Trying to remember. Yeah, a lot of people referencing, or sorry, just sort of citing a lot of the references in the Yo-Kai Watch anime. Doraemon, absolutely, I remember that. I know they reference Bandai, the producers of the Yo-Kai Watch toys in Japan. Hey, we're number 1. The producer of the Yo-Kai Watch toys in Japan, Bandai, he like, Koma-san, and Koma-san moving on up, he like works for something, and it's like a parody of that name. And then I know that in the localized version, they parody Hasbro instead, which was really good job from the localization team for not just like skimming over that. They really noted that. That was cool. That was cool of them. Yeah, we are keeping our lead. None of these guys playing at all. So we should be safe. We should be safe. Definitely. J12 Cone says it's not 1 out of 30 because some from Orange have already gotten it? I don't know what you mean by that. Sorry, you'll have to explain. The top 5 from each team gets it. There are 3 teams. There have been 2 cycles as of tomorrow at 2 a.m. 15 times 2 is 30. I don't really see where I could have messed up there, but please let me know if I did. Death Madness asks, when will the Yo-Kai Watch 3 maps come to Wibble Wobble? 2025 is my estimate. Seriously though, I do like a whole thing where I project when all of the next Yo-Kai Watch stuff will come out on my channel. There's a link in the description, of course. But for Yo-Kai Watch 3 content and Wibwob, probably late 2018, honestly. I don't see us getting it before then. Maybe we will, who knows? That would be really cool of them. But I just don't see it. That's right, they referenced Star Wars in the Yo-Kai Watch movie with Master Nyata, and then in the show with Mr. Apakman, where like Mr. Apakman's secret identity is in the Spoilerina episode, and then after that, when he goes for the gachapon, like the Crankakai thing, where he's trying to get the Mr. Apakman figure. That's referencing Star Wars too, right? Yeah. Oh, some people listing off references in the manga? I haven't read the manga for some reason yet. I really should. I should really get around to doing that soon. So, I will make sure to make note of all those references. Really funny stuff. Bye, Christina. Thank you so much for coming. Sorry you have to study. That's no fun. But thank you very much, Moderator Christina, for doing such a great job. And thank you to all the other moderators, too. Zarivoss, I think I saw Lucky 13th moderating for a little bit there. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate it. Surrender. Lane is asking, Leafy, when you unseal Slurpent, will it be on YouTube Gaming or Twitch? As I've said, it will be on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/101leafy. However, I will be dual streaming it using Restream, so I will be on Twitch and YouTube gaming. But most people here will know me for YouTube, so youtube.com/101leafy. There's a link in the description. I have videos about Yo-Kai Watch, I have videos about all the Nintendo games, I do strategy analysis, I'm working on a series of how to beat every boss in Zelda Breath of the Wild, where it's like strategies for all of them. Fun stuff. I'm really enjoying it. So make sure to check me out if you want to see Slurpent Unsealed live tomorrow, 4 p.m. CST. Central Time. Thornion says, surrender. Oh man, we're losing by 700 points. That's no fun. But we're in the lead from Model F0, sorry, by 44,000. And then lovely Na here, who we really need to worry about in 6th, is 55,000 behind. So that's like 5 hours behind us. I could probably sleep well tonight, honestly. I'm guessing. Sleep really well. I don't have to worry too much. I was thinking it would get really intense today, but I guess not. All right, let's keep at this for a little bit more. Last Shogun asks, why does Unicorn have to be so hard to get? I don't understand. He should be a permanent addition to the Y Money Crank-a-kai like he is in Puni Puni. Makes no sense. NHN is determined to make Wibwob both different and, unfortunately, I gotta say it, worse than Puni Puni. Like, they're really determined about that. They're changing so many things. They're leaving so many things out. Where's our event missions for this event? What the heck? Where are the event missions? We never get them. They never give us the event missions for some reason. Ethan Zamarin, welcome back, says, I'm on red team. Aw, man, I'm sorry that you made the objectively incorrect decision. I announced on my video on this channel that we should all pick blue team. Leafy, what's your favorite SS raid? Kirokoma, followed by Last Shogun Young. Any tips on Scramble Battle? Just watch what I'm doing. And check out my website, mountwildwood.net. I have a whole guide on it. If you guys don't want to read a whole article, make sure to subscribe to me on YouTube, youtube.com/101leafy, because I will be having lots of Scramble Battle guys coming out soon. We're having monthly Scramble Battles. So even after this Scramble Battle this month, you'll be wanting to check out my guides, because those will stay true for like the rest of Wibwob. So I'll be having advice on how to grind points, how to sort of manipulate certain game mechanics, good stuff. So either check out mountwildwood.net or youtube.com/101leafy. Both have links in the description of this video, of course. J-Top Cone says that people who got Unicorn are going for him again? No. Nobody is doing that from what I know. That is absolutely insane. And if that is, then it's not more people having Slurpent. It's less. That makes my Slurpent more valuable. Makes Goat and Rabbit Slurpent more valuable as well. But nobody's doing that. Nobody would do that, right? Nobody's that crazy. Why would you do that? Ugh. Caleb Yates wants to know my Discord? I'll tweet it out. On Twitter, I'm at 101leafy. I'll tweet out my Discord. The only thing is, my Discord, it's a Yo-Kai Watch Discord. It's strictly 13 and up. If you aren't 13 years or older, you cannot join, unfortunately. But I will tweet out a link to it if anybody wants to join. Death Madness says you need to go money grinding tomorrow. I'm not gonna grind anything tomorrow, dude. I'm going to play around with Slurping, and then I'm gonna sleep. Jacob Spencer asks, despite localization issues, aren't you glad other countries get to enjoy it? Yeah, I am. I'm really glad. Colonel Scott Craig says, I'll check it later. I have a bookmark on MountWildwood.net simply because I like it. I've had the guide up since like Friday, but I haven't had a chance to update the index because I've been playing Wibble Wobble. So you'll have to get the direct link from Twitter until I update it later tonight. Sorry about that, guys. I've been playing this event so much so that I could have other content from Mount Wildwood, so updating the index hasn't really been a priority, unfortunately. May Charizard210 asks, do you think level 5 is stupid when they added Unicorn? No, I don't, because level 5 doesn't work on this game, guys. Don't blame them. NHN, a Korean mobile developer, is the developer of this game. Level 5, like, approves things, and they help coordinate things. But they don't actually develop the game. That's NHN. Give credit where credit is due. Mad props to the NHN guys for bringing us Wibble Wobble. Love the game despite its many flaws. Really, really fun. Oh man, I'm losing track of the Yo-Cake boxes here. I think this is 3. Maybe it's only 2 though. Who knows? And Secretly Potato says level 5 is Japanese. Yeah, they are. However, NHN is in fact Korean. I am not wrong about that. I never said level 5 wasn't Japanese. They are. They are. They are very Japanese. Or sorry, very American. I sure do love how they put donuts in Yo-Kai Watch 2. Am I right, guys? Yo-Cakes. Am I right, guys? Yo-Cakes. Ooh. Sure do love cake. Food that Americans love. Rito King says, after you sleep, you'll play Breath of the Wild. Yep, somebody knows me. Mega Charizard210 asks, is P-Ray here? No, probably not. She's pretty active in the chat when she's here. She's got some other things to do. Crimson Arzuro, sponsor. Thank you very much. Asks Leafy, can I join your Discord in 9 months when I turn 13? Of course you can, Crimson. Dornian asks what my Discord profile picture is. It's Takane from Kagero Project. It's like an anime kind of thing. J12 Cone asks Leafy, what do you think about the name Shogun King? I think it's perfect. Direct translation. Thank you, honey. Thank you, level 5. Thank you very much. Thank you for the direct translation. Thank you for the direct translation, level 5. That's like my whole thing. That's my whole appreciation right there. Thank you very much. Level 5. Ooh, Johnny. Big Bus Johnny. Johnny Awesome, if you guys know him. In the lead on my friends list. 7 million. Not bad. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 7 million. Braino. In the lead. Super Pika. Good on him. Frequenter of the subreddit. Look at these guys with Slurping. Look at these guys. Look at these guys. Oh, he's not Zygar, he's Zyboss. Never would have guessed that. Interesting. Just had to look at the score attack rankings for a little bit there. Shogun King, check that out. Giant Shogunyan dude that boosts your defense. He is so cool, man. I love him. He is awesome. He is really, really cool. One of my favorite big bosses, for sure. One of my favorite big bosses. I just want to showcase Bushio. So all we gotta do is take out these 2 trios, go try not to cry. And then we'll see Shogun King. Nice. Leafy, I just joined, says Peter. Thank you very much for coming, Peter Cox. I appreciate it. Shogun King is ugly, says Peter. I wouldn't say that. He's cool looking. He's very scary. Huh. Look at this guy. Ooh. Look at that Buster Sword. That's straight out of Final Fantasy VII. I love that. Oh. That is a crazy attack animation. Look at that. He just wrecks you. That was really cool. Crimson Arzo says, go Leafy, good luck. We're not doing score attack. Not with a mouse. Ethan Zamarin asks, how come there are no SS ranks in Yo-Kai Watch 2? It's a Wibwob thing. However, Yo-Kai Watch 3 does have... How do we get 3,000 with that? Yo-Kai Watch 3 does have Awoken Yokai, but they're still S rank. They're still S rank. Alright. Yeah, Charizard210 asks, when's Usapyon coming? Check out my YouTube channel. youtube.com/101leafy. I have a video where I answer that stuff. Sorry guys, I'm so tired. I have done nothing but play this game for over 40 hours. And it really tires you out. Like, I have gotten no sleep. I'm very stressed out. Just about this event. Really tired. Crimson Arzro says, quick, someone make a Shogun King Cloud mod. I'll be waiting for it in Smash Bros. Someone do that if you know how to do custom Smash skins. Make a Shogun King Bushio Cloud mod. That would not work. The model would not work out. I take that back. Shogun King is way too fat. Ethan Zamarin says, 101 Leafy, no fair they treat us like garbage with the Yo-Kai Watch franchises. They need announcements, man. That's what they need. I wouldn't care if they at least told us when to expect things. Being left in the dark and being like, what's going on? Will we get Shinuchi in 2 months or 2 years? That's no fun. But if they're like, hey guys, hang in there, Shinuchi is coming this July, and then you can expect Busters in November. And yes, we are in fact localizing Yo-Kai Watch 3, hang in there. If they just gave us general stuff like that, if they were like, hey, local yokai are coming with Shinuchi, when we should have given them to you with the launch of Bony Spirits and Fleshy Souls. If they just told us stuff like that, that would be cool. Yo-Kai Watch News has been working with a couple of other people, the Filthy Goat, Robert, Pigray, and me, to organize some announcements for Wibble Wobble, which is really fun. I really appreciate that. I think that's a cool gesture. So, that'll be really fun. I like that. I really like that Level 5 is reaching out to us for that. I really appreciate that. That's really cool of them. But I also really want mainstream announcements, or mainline announcements. Like, Wibble Wobble announcements are really cool and all, but the big meat of the franchise is the actual retail games, right? And then Hasbro is not doing stuff with the toys, like they aren't giving us any announcements, they aren't distributing them, like I can't even buy them if I wanted to, which I do. So, you know, it's all about communication. That's the only issue. Yeah, Geeko Spencer says, honestly, for a worldwide successful franchise, we don't really feel it. Well, we do get some cool stuff. We got that Fathom event, which is wicked, back in October. That was really cool. When I got to go to the movie theater and watch the Yo-Kai Watch movie, that would have been cool. Now, Fathom does do subtitles, so if they did one day dub, one day sub, that would have been cooler. But, it's still so cool. Oh man, that was really cool. Speaking of movie events, any of you guys gonna see Your Name in April? I am psyched for that. I am so psyched for that. That was a tangent, though. And Browden says, I can't stick around. I've stayed here for 3 hours. I'll be back tomorrow and next week, though, and Leafy get some good sleep. Thank you very much, Lane. I appreciate it. I do need some good sleep. Alright, let's check the rankings. Blue team. We are at first. Congratulations, guys. Fantastic work. 250 points above Komajiro. Will we prevail? Hopefully we will. Jibanyan, losing by 4,000. Jeez. Interesting. So we are 40,000 ahead of Model F-Zero. I think he started playing a bit. I feel like he did. I might be wrong, but I feel like he did. 40,000, not a bad lead. And then we are 50,000 above Lovely Na, which is what really matters. We're 54,000 to be exact. It's not bad. I am very exhausted. Abdallah is not off of his flight yet, so he can't, like, technically end the stream. He says he has to do something from his end, though I never do anything from my end when I stream on my own YouTube channel, so I'm not entirely sure what he does. I don't want to do anything wrong, so I don't want to end the stream, but man, I am exhausted. We'll keep going. 8 more minutes and it'll be a 3-hour stream, and at that point I am checking out. Thank you guys very much for coming. I really appreciate it. It's always fun seeing you guys. Zeta says, no red is losing. Get wrecked, Zeta. Says, Dude Guy Ryan. Zeta says he did start playing, his score increased a bit. Yep, that's what I thought. Mark Gaming asks, Sleepy, do you know how to unlock the hidden stages? Yeah, I do. It's on my website, mountwildwood.net. I have a full, complete event guide. The left boss stage is size 25 Wibble Wobble or larger. You make it and pop it, and then the right one is finished within 70 seconds. But it changes every period, so check back tomorrow on mountwildwood.net to find out what the hidden stage unlock conditions are. There's a link in the description. Alright. Zeta says 3 to 5 hour stream equals 1 Abdallah hour. Archie, what is this? Gajasasu says, Leafy, please do a draw my life on your own channel soon. I don't really know what a draw my life is. Isn't that like when you talk about your life while drawing stuff? Isn't that a little conceited to do at only 10,000 subscribers? You know, I didn't do anything for 1,000, so if I get 10,000, then I'll do it. But at 1,000, I feel like I'm not big enough to do a draw my life. That's kind of a big thing. But if I reach 10,000 subscribers, then I'll do a draw my life, I'll tell you that. Kendall Scott Craig asks, seriously? He's not joking around. Seriously? Who would win in a fight? Shogun King or a duo of Venoct and QB? Venoct and QB. I mean, Orochi single-handedly took down Red J and Mighty Dog. So, Shogun King, not even nothing. Well, Shogun King gets tribe advantage, but that's only in Wibwop. In mainline, Venok wins easily. On Turnbull asks Leafy, will you be trying to get the score attack boss? Of course, I have them all. You guys want to see my collection? Zeta says, never, Gamer Bros Team Red will never give up and never surrender. Here's my SS rank collection. I have 8 of them. All 8 of them that we've gotten so far. The 3 Awoken and the 5 big bosses. Turn on the Beast Ass Leafy, do you like Gravity Falls? Oh yeah, one of my favorite shows. Behind DuckTales. Those are my top 2 American cartoons. DuckTales and Gravity Falls. This. Like this. Ethan Zamerin asks, can you leave a description to your website? It's in the description. Click read more. I keep saying that. Click read more and you'll see mountwildwood.net. This elite QB has stolen the hearts of 999 women, reaching a new level of power. Nobody can resist his charm. Rowan F, wanting to become a big man. I like how that's in quotation marks. They're like doubting that's a thing. They're just kind of quoting him. They're like, yeah, he said he wanted to be a big man, but that doesn't really exist. Wanting to become a big man has powered up to his new extreme form. After 28 revisions, he has successfully obtained his tremendously large size and extreme electrical power. 28. The strongest, most fearsome yokai. This demonic being leads the armies of the underworld with the Iron Fist. Nothing is left in the wake of his destruction. J. I like the attacking animations. 28. This. Hardy Hound, or Mighty Dog. A fearsome being, he uses the skulls of his enemies as containers of gunpowder stored in his backpack. A giant weapon of mass destruction, he eats the frozen souls of his victims. Very spooky. Hey, Abdallah's here, says feel free to end at any time. Thank you, Abdallah. We're just going over some SS ranks, and then we'll be done. Captain Thunder, my newest SS rank. This yokai hero jets around space, fighting evil with his blaster, zapping thunder. His favorite yellow suit was made to order skin tight so he could show off his muscles. That's fantastic right there. Thunder! Ooh, I love that winning animation. I like the gun spin. It reminds me of Ocelot. Alright, so here's my favorite thing about Captain Thunder. He's so big. He's got this really intimidating ray gun. The only gun in Yo-Kai Watch, excluding Usapyon himself, and of course Usapyon, who has a literal handgun, which is ridiculous. But check this out, instead of shooting you, he punches you. Why? I don't get it. Drop the gun and go two-handed combat then. Jetpacks, flies around space, dude. Captain Thunder is awesome. Arachnus Awoken, a powerful classic yokai. Arachnus has awoken to his true. He's awoken to his true, guys. I'm really happy that Arachnus has awoken to his true. With overwhelming force, he commands presence. He still has a sweet tooth, though. Yeah. Wismellow Man, a fiendish yokai that became huge by absorbing the power of other yokai. With his white marshmallow-like body, he can continually reproduce by dividing into smaller mini mellow men. I'm so upset that they replaced his Wii suit, which is awesome, with this generic Wibble effect that like a million E-ranks have. That's so sad. Why not keep the Wii suit? May Charizard 210 asks, can you give a happy birthday to my friend? Of course. Happy birthday. Venoct Awoken. This elite yokai Venoct has reached a new level after many fierce battles. Defeats his enemy with the quick swing of his dragon scarf. Ha! Alright, that's it. Abdallah says, feel free to end the stream, dude. Go get some sleep. Thank you very much for your concern, Abdallah. I appreciate it. But first, before that, we need to see what Bushio sounds like. Shogun King. I haven't heard him yet. Check this out. Check him out on the medallion. Look at that. Buster Sword, straight out of Final Fantasy VII. Shogun King will limit break you at any time. Genkai o Koiru. We don't have his description yet, but let's hear what he sounds like. Oh, he shouts king. That's cool. Giant slash. Oh, look at that. Look at that losing animation. And is that his win? It's not a very good win animation. Alright, that's it, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in to this very long 3-hour Yo-Cake second Yo-Cake Scramble Battle event stream. You can tell I'm very tired. I have grinded, by the end of this day, I will have grinded over 45 hours to be one of the first 30 people to receive Unicorn in Wibble Wobble and Unseal Slurpin. Tune into my YouTube channel, youtube.com/101leafy. There is a link in the description tomorrow at the same time that this stream was today, 4 p.m. Central Time, to see the first ever live unsealing of Slurpint. I'll be unsealing him live, showing you guys how to make a ton of Y money, do well in score attack, clear stages really easily. We'll be doing the whole thing tomorrow, youtube.com/101leafy. Check it out. If you enjoy my content, make sure to check out my Yo-Kai Watch strategy website, mountwildwood.net, where I post news, strategies, analysis, all of that good stuff. And of course, follow me on Twitter at 101leafy for updates. Thank you guys very much for coming, and make sure to tune in on my channel tomorrow to see the first live unsealing of Slurpint.